With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chell, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew banners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Three streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday, the 9th of December 2024. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you're having a fan-dabby day so far. Start of a brand new week. Phil's, Phil's goal ended, the streak ended. Well, there's no streaks anymore, so technically nothing was lost of any value to Phil. Long story short, the way that Phil has tweaked and, changed the rules of what is a streak and what isn't a streak basically means that Phil doesn't lose as much anymore, and it's his audience that suffer the consequences of this. And I'll explain a bit more later on. I'll get into that when I'm talking about it, But first of all, a couple of wee things to go over. First of all, before we do anything else, we have a free space for today's bingo. Straight off the bat, we have a free space earned. because Lord Diaz was trying his best. He's been trying his best to get to 800 subs for a while. He's been slowly climbing up there. And I seen today, tweeted he was at 791, so I just said on Twitter, you know, if we hit 800 subs for Lord Diaz on his YouTube, we get a free space. And it was hit within like the fucking, I think it took less than a fucking hour, I think, for him to get the subs that he was looking for. So lo and behold, you know, we got a free space to the bingo because Lord Diaz now has over 800 subs. And because of that, he announced his new wee thing as well. He's got a wee thing coming now. The 800 sub goal has been hit for his channel. It means he officially announced the latest addition to the 1 year anniversary Spoon Rant Live React alongside King B. Cruel. So it'll be Lord Diaz, little happy feet himself, King B. Cruel, the fucking, you know, the master of the fucking spoon. And they're going to be joined by Bro Sides Phil as well, for all the fun and fucking shenanigans that are going on in this to be planned at a future dates show, which hasn't got a set date yet. So yeah, there we go. No date for us yet, but it's in the works, you know, but he's free doing whatever, the 1 year anniversary of this thing, you know what I mean? So, long story short, we got a free space to bingo fan Dabby Dozy for that today. What else? Why have I got notifications? Oh yeah, just a fucking racing, yay, yeah, right. I retweeted a snapshot, so there you go. Cool. So yeah, Lucky Gremlin, by the way, was being threatened. So Phil was basically saying to his audience that if the audience give him enough money, he'll ban Lucky Gremlin. Because Lucky Gremlin's been quite snarky at times in Phil's chat during streams. This is how Lucky Gremlin responded, by throwing Phil more money and showering Phil with compliments and love, which Phil then hearted the fucking super thanks comment for. Liking the new rewards milestone system, definitely better than the streak system. Enjoyed the indie games today, especially killer frequency. The improvements to the setup is starting to come together. Crazy to think how it looked 2 years ago. See you tomorrow for Indiana Jones. Hearing good things about it. Have a good night, Phil. See you tomorrow on level 1. I am going to explain why it's Phil's audience more than anything else which suffers more about this sort of thing, okay? I touched upon it on Twitter as well. I'll use my own tweets to try and keep myself right, you know, seems the best thing to fucking do. When I was talking about a shit here, but yeah, so it's still a night where he made over $100, okay? So Phil's night stream didn't see him get the fucking full 150 hit, but there's no repercussions for this, there's no consequences for this, because it just means that Phil can't add +1 to the number of goals hit. The day stream got 150 plus, you know, so he went and turned it from 1 goal to 2 goals, but the night stream didn't get the goal hit, so it stayed on 2. So there's nothing hurting Phil in that aspect, you know what I mean? But the audience have given Phil over $100 on that night stream, and in return they have absolutely nothing to show for it because they don't gain anything towards the goal they're fucking looking to try and achieve. You get what I'm saying? So Phil basically is up $100, okay? Now he's not made as much money as he wanted to because obviously he'd fucking prefer to have the 150. But ultimately, at the end of the fucking day, even though he's technically making less money because he's going to hit in less goals, it's the audience which will be hurting more than anything else, because as long as they fall short of that 150 mark, they are going to fucking not get the goals that they're meant to be fucking paying towards for, you know, for the rewards, whatever. Oh, DSP tries it, or a marathon, or fucking him playing Stellar Blade. It's the audience will suffer more than anything else, primarily, you know. And also one more thing is, instead of everyone going to ask who's going to save the streak, basically everyone instead is asking who's going to save the goal. Phil replacing the streak with a goal does not fucking stop people from asking the same fucking questions. Who's going to fucking come in with a fucking last second whale my tip to save the goal, not the streak. You know? But yeah, it's just, I know, it's just, I would feel sorry for his audience that they fucking don't deserve pity because they fucking know what they're signing up for, you know? They know exactly what they're fucking signing up for. You guys want to see the last few minutes of Phil playing Flight Sim? He was on $107 at the time, and the last few minutes of the stream was quite interesting, to say the least. I'm going to show you guys the last few minutes of the stream, okay? Of course, we'll do it at 1.5 speed though. Big ups to Raw Phil for having the archive.
Oh, you see, I don't. Lalafell, I don't care what my detractors think of me, but so many people on the internet were fooled by my detractors for so many years about all this bullshit that didn't matter, that's why I couldn't get people to come and be positive about me and my content anymore. But things have dramatically changed for the better, and I'm very happy for it. It's not me.
So the chat on the right hand side is Raw Phil's chat. So this chat down here is all belonging to Raw Phil and his channel. Also here is Phil's YouTube DSP Gaming chat on screen here, this side, and down here is the Kick chat. And Phil was responding, by the way, to this comment here from where was it? Lalafell Eater says, why do you worry so much about what your detractors think of you at DSP Gaming Real? Which Phil can't handle. Phil can't help himself, but constantly refer to detractors and the things they're saying and fucking doing and non-stop. So this is Phil. This is pure copy from Phil right here, responding to Lalafell because Lalafell knows, everyone fucking notices that Phil fucking keeps fucking reacting to detractors and fucking taking the bait.
Oh, you see, I don't. Lalafell, I don't care what my detractors think of me, but so many people on the internet were fooled by my detractors for so many years about all this bullshit that didn't matter.
What bullshit? What bullshit were we fucking fooled by? Because we were correct about fucking WWE champions. We were correct about quite a lot of things we fucking said about it. The one thing the detractors were wrong about was the fucking thing which everyone got fooled by, the fucking escort saga. And it was the detractors themselves, it was Kiwi Farms, who fucking debunked that themselves and showed who it really was responsible for trying to blackmail Phil. You know, it's one of those fucking things that was bizarre. Someone actually attempted to fucking blackmail Phil Burnell by pretending to be an escort, and because the fucking detractors were taken along for the fucking ride, because Kiwi Farms were involved, and because they fucking fell for it as well, they went fucking ridiculous detective mode. They went fucking Batman mode into fucking uncovering who it was that was actually fucking responsible. Some fucking random Belgian couple called the Brongeese or something. Fuck me, man. It was bizarre. It was a crazy fucking rabbit hole to fucking go down, you know what I mean? If you've never fucking seen that sort of fucking rabbit hole, it's a fucking interesting fucking route to fucking look at. It's an interesting journey, put it that way. But Phil fucking pretending that he doesn't care what detractors think or say, absolute garbage.
That's why I couldn't get people to come and be positive about me and my content anymore, but things have dramatically changed for the better, and I'm very happy for it. It's not me that cares about the detractors, it's his public opinion being fooled by a bunch of lying idiots, you know? Thank you, Hair of the Dog, for a $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Now we're up to 109, but we are about to adjourn in less than 5 minutes. So again, guys, last chance if you wanted to contribute and hit that goal and add another one to our goals hit milestone meter there.
Oh my God, what's up?
Thank you to Emeroid for the super chat who says, can I get a spoon? Ooh. Yeah, that fucking spoon. Fucking go. Thank you very much for this super chat. Good stuff indeed. Oh god. Every fucking time.
Looks great. See, I think this actually looked really good. Like, where would you want to live? Would you really want to live in New York City, where everything is a freaking street of gas and cars and people and, you know, smog and shit? Or would you want to live in Florence, Italy, where you have old, cool architecture, amazing, you know, views, probably beautiful air, everything here?
Yeah, I think at this point in time, Phil's pretending he is home. Yeah, I actually had an interesting fucking journey. I woke up during the night to go to the fucking loo, and I turned on my phone to find out what Phil was doing. Oh yeah, and by the way, Phil's photos of his setup. Someone said this looks like a Sonic Cat. I can't remember the first person that said this looks like a fucking Phil wearing a Sonic Cat, but now you can't unsee it when he. Oh god damn! I can't mind exactly who the first person was, but yeah, this looks like Phil Burnell wearing a Sonic Cat with his background when he's taking pictures of his fucking background. Also a picture of either a sock or a bit of chicken in Phil's office. I don't know how we missed this before the other day. Like, we've seen this, we were obsessing over this the other day. I was using the fucking, like, the second microphone box to be arguing, but we missed this somehow. Don't know. But 2 seconds, yeah, where is it? I feel like this. Yes. I think this is the first instance, the first instance of somebody saying the sound pads are shaped like a Sonic Cat. I want to say it's thanks to 2Cats1Roach on Twitter, who was the first person to spot this observation out and say, this looks like Phil Burnell wearing a Sonic Cat. And since then, some people fucking ran with it, of course. You know what I mean? You know, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's hard to argue. It is hard to argue that. And people have all sorts of fucking fun with that. But yeah, as I said, I fucking woke up during the night and I just kind of, I was like, so... Yeah, I woke up to go to the loo, I decided to open the phone to see if Phil was hit his goal in the next stream. And the first thing I heard from the stream was, I'd love to go to Italy, it's my homeland. And as I just turned that shit off, I was just laughing. What the fuck? Of course, it was in overtime at the time, but yeah, Phil's saying he'd love to go to his homeland in Italy. Even though he was born in America, raised in America, whatever, and I think, remember, he's only a quarter Italian. You know? Oh, god damn. Anyway, as I said, the rest, wow, Phil's very late today. As I said, the last few minutes of this stream from him last night was quite cringe.
It's probably nice, right? So nice. No, I'm not replaying Silent Hill 2 anytime soon. We just beat it in October, and that's after that game. Maybe years in the future, but not anytime soon, man. We got more than enough new stuff to do. Andre the DJ says that Florence and Philadelphia are actually sister and twin cities. One of Seattle's sister cities, Perugia, is 92 miles from Florence. Oh, really? So what do you mean when you say that they're twins? Do you mean that they try to have, like things in the architecture and stuff that are equal, or...
So Phil doesn't understand the concept of twin cities. He's trying to understand the twin cities aspect of what does it mean.
You said that they're twins. Do you mean that they try to have, like things in the architecture and stuff that are equal or close? Because I'm gonna be honest, this looks nothing like Philadelphia. I've been to Philadelphia. It looks nothing like Florence at all.
So Phil thinks that because you're a twin city, you must fucking look exactly like a twin city. He thinks that's what it means.
Would I consider living in Italy since I can stream from anywhere? I'm sure it would be nice, but I don't know enough about it to really, intelligently speak about it, so I'm not going to. But, I would like to visit there someday. It's my homeland. Like I said, I'm a quarter Italian. The most amount of my ethnic heritage comes from Italy. It would be nice to go there someday.
Actually, the most amount of your ethnic heritage comes from America. Just saying.
You see, I never had a thing for skyscrapers. Like, I'll visit a major city, and I'll go up the Empire State Building, or, the former Willis Tower it's called now. Like, I'll do that, but I don't want to be there. I'll just be there for tourism. I don't want to live there or spend extended time there. I've always been suburbs kind of guy. Change the world, thanks. Have a good night. He says, it's been a pleasure to watch you live. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
You can see what I mean by how the last few minutes is such fucking cringe.
Awesome. We're way high up now. All right. I think it is time to end our night. We have flown a lot of places tonight, a good variety of places. And again, I want to say to everyone here, great chill night. Thanks to those who supported. I am pleased with that level of support. That is awesome. Thank you all. And applause. A very
Jesus, yeah. So he stalls another like 5 minutes at least. For the way, he stalls another 5 minutes afterwards, waiting to see if somebody freaking come along with a last second contribution. But this is a difference maker now. Phil's tweaked it, so he's no longer fucking going back to 0 for failing to hit the arbitrary goals. So what does this mean for Phil? Well, as I said, he doesn't get as much money as he desires, although there's no serious repercussions for him, and really it's his audiences suffer more than anyone else, because they have given Phil Bonnell $109 for a stream, and in return they get nothing back for it. They don't get it put towards a fucking goal being hit. It goes back to fucking 0. It's either 150 or bust per stream. If they don't fucking hit the 150 mark, then all support for that particular stream is of no fucking relevance whatsoever, and it goes back to fucking 0 for them the following fucking day. So it's his audience more than anyone else that fucking suffer. Phil suffers technically by not making as much money as he would like to do in the long term if he fucking keeps failing to hit these goals, but it just means he doesn't fucking have to go back to 0 for, streaks getting missed or whatever. But yeah, he drags his sucking sumbitch out for a long fucking time, And a long outro, as you can see. Look at 20 past, he's still fucking there, blevering away. But then there's his daily crap offline or whatever, Jeez, but yeah, that was a bit of a cringe stream, towards the end as well. My homeland of Italy. I don't mind, remember he says that about the office by 9 PM. To fucking, do this shit. Oh, look, Phil's away, can I? Anyway, now that, yeah, that was Phil from last night. He's still on stream goals being hit too. So boo fucking who for that. I'm going to do what Yusuf wanted me to do, because lectures give me permission as well. We have time on our side, so why not actually watch the entire shows of the animations that Lectro has made, okay? Phil, I'm going to start from the start. If you guys have never seen this, by the way, from Lectro, it is definitely worth a watch, okay? He's made like 7 or 8 of these episodes, and I think it's 7 episodes he's made so far. And this is a pilot one, Phil's Day Off. He made this one like 4 weeks ago. But yeah, they've all been getting better and better.
Oh my gosh, I literally just woke up and I'm gonna get the momentum going on WWE Champions.
Oh my god, Phil, can you please change Jasper's cat litter?
Why?
But Phil, change it right now, like now.
Do I always have to do everything in this fucking house? Let's just get this over with so I can finally enjoy my day off. You know what? I can just do it later. Jasper's fine. He'll survive.
Yeah, are you done cleaning the litter?
Yeah. Are you ready to go to the grocery store?
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
It's kind of rare for the two of them to fucking go together on a fucking day off sort of thing. Usually cats fucking staying at home, and it's up to Phil to fucking tackle the grocery store all by himself, you know what I mean? Out in the fucking Wild West of fucking renting.
I work 6 days a week full time. I really don't want to drive, Cat.
Just give me the keys. I already know you don't want to drive.
Cat, you're going in reverse.
Oh my god!
I know what I'm
the fuck? Whoa!
Who is calling you?
It's just my stupid mom. I'll call her later.
Oh my gosh, Phil. Hey, it's me, Darich.
The fuck you get a fucking car?
Who is that, Phil?
No idea. It's probably just a troll. On the count to 3, we ditch. We get out of here. Understand?
Phil, over
1,
here. It's me.
2, 3. So, I literally walk away from the cart to find this cranberry sauce. I timed it, actually. It was 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I found the cranberry sauce on an end cap. There it is.
I just love how Lecture tied it into an actual real life story that Phil fucking told in his fucking podcast one time. He tied them together somehow.
I grabbed it. All right, we got the cranberry sauce, right? I turn around. I come back. I was not gone for longer than 120 seconds. I come back, and there's no cart. And I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, someone must have moved it. Maybe I was blocking something that someone wanted, right? So I start looking around. I'm like, okay. And then I think to myself, you know what? It's probably over one aisle over. I'm probably misremembering where I left this cart. I thought I left it right next to the hummus, but maybe I left it in the next aisle over. I look over there. There's nothing there, right? And I'm looking all around, and I'm like, huh? What is going on? So now I'm starting to think, all right, maybe an employee grabbed the cart thinking it was an abandoned cart from a customer that had just decided to leave, right? But I'm thinking, no, an employee wouldn't think that. I got my reusable shopping bags in the front of the cart. And by the way, again, I gotta reiterate, these are not brand new reusable shopping bags. These are not valuable. I start walking, and I look down every aisle, and I realize as I get to the end of the store, it's not in the store. It's like someone, when I went to grab cranberry sauce, grabbed my cart and walked out the door with it.
Well, now we don't have food. For some reason, you wanted to leave the store. You left the cart full, Phil.
Look, Kat, I'm telling you, I had no idea who that was. I had to protect Jasper, right? Oh my god. Can I help you?
Philip.
Hello, Mom?
Hello? Oh, hello?
Yes, Mom?
Philip,
What do you want, Mom?
when are you and Catherine going on that honeymoon? I mean, come on, son. Get with the program. Your father and I are worried about you and Catherine.
You literally have nothing to worry about, Mom. We are doing fine. I'm happy.
I mean, she's gained so much weight, Philip.
Yeah, that's just the way she was born. She can't help it. You and my dad passed down the gout to me. She got the big bone genes from her mom.
The big bone jeans. If that's fucking true, she would have fucking big bone by the first time we fucking seen her. No. Those bones are looking pretty normal fucking size when she was first seen and fucking shown off by Phil all those years ago. There's a fucking kicking out of fucking like 30 years or something. What the fuck?
Philip, please listen to me. If she doesn't start moving, she can become diabetic.
It's all your fault. You never got me the Wolverine figure, and now this is happening.
So, what are we gonna eat, Phil?
We can DoorDash some food here. No big deal.
It's just fucking par for the course. That's basically every single fucking day of fucking being in that fucking snort fort. DoorDash to the fucking rescue. Jesus, man. Yeah, but as I said, it's like lecture obviously, so that's I said, we got lecturers blessing to watches and fill whatever, you know what I mean? So I kind of thought, why not? You know, we can maybe catch up on the series that lectures we're making so far. You know, when there's not as much to cut off.
Go, bitch, go!
Oh, put that shit in fucking mute. He's once again messing with tech, getting stuff set up and improved. Oh God, help us all. Oh, fucking hooray for that. Probably gonna fucking have a field day. Phil Bonnell once again messing a bit with tech stuff. Oh God, help us. Jesus Christ. Oh no. We don't need that. We might actually have time to watch another episode as well. Now I think about it, you know. Since Phil won't be live for a while longer, you know. Do you want to watch Phil and Kat go to the fucking zoo? Okay, you know, why not? We'll watch the second episode as well, and then I'll fucking get sorted for bingo and get ready for bingo.
Didn't see that there. Sorry, sir.
Oh, I had to go to the start. I had to go to the start. I fucking auto-played from halfway fucking through. My bad.
Hell!
What happened, Kat?
Phil, bring me toilet paper. And don't forget this time, or I'll have to hop in the shower again.
Can't you just hop in the shower? I literally just woke up.
Just bring me the toilet paper and clean Jasper's litter box. I asked you to do that 2 days ago, and it's overfilled.
Let me get dressed then. Oh my gosh, why does it smell so bad in here?
I love how the fucking pile of fucking cat litter, you know, the shit gets bigger and bigger every time. As well, it's a great fucking running gag, I think. In the fucking show for sure. It just gets bigger and bigger.
I have to pee. I forgot this toilet upstairs isn't functional. Oh, well, I'm already here. So I'll just go here. It's not like I need to take a shit or anything.
So, are we still going to the zoo today, or are you tired from working 6 days a week full time?
Just relax. We're going to the zoo today. I'll drive. I'm a way better driver anyway.
Step on the gas, you fucking moron!
Well, what animals do you want to go see?
Oh my god, I really want to see the lions.
How about we see the lions, then some monkeys? Sound good?
Sounds good to me. Look at the lions, Phil. They look so cool.
Honestly, Kat, I can be at home and look up lion videos on YouTube. I really didn't see any reason to leave the house and spend money here.
Oh my god, look at the monkeys, Phil. Phil? Phil? Why aren't you paying attention? Why are you on your phone?
Kat, I'm texting my mom. Just relax and look at the animals. My god, Kat. Do you think DoorDash will deliver here? I bet the food here is way overpriced. Let's go to the concession stands pronto. And, I mean, I guess the lines aren't that long. Let's go to that one.
Hello, my friend. What can I get for you?
What are your prices for food?
Well, if your dumbass would look right in front of you, you'll see the prices.
Oh, haha, I didn't see that there. Sorry, sir.
Phil, I really want popcorn.
Listen, Kat, that popcorn is $7. I can buy a 6-pack at the store for $4, and you can eat it at home. Why not instead get a slice of cheese? It's only $1.
Jesus Christ, man. You can have one singular slice of cheese.
I didn't come. Enjoy the zoo to only get a slice of cheese.
Oh
Phil.
my God. Fine. Can I get the popcorn, sir?
That'll be $7, please.
The fucking PayPal MasterCard.
Thank you and have a good day.
Let's go home. I'm tired. It was a long day, and I spent $7 on popcorn. Hey, there is absolutely no way why popcorn should be that expensive. Oh my God. Yes, Mother? What do you want?
Catherine called me telling me you finally took her to the zoo. But she's over here complaining that you were being a cheapskate.
Mother, the popcorn was $7?
I don't care how much the damn popcorn was. She's your wife. Now, I'm not saying to get her the extra large popcorn, but just buy her something. A $1 slice of cheese, Philip? Really?
Mom.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Philip. You have all these losers giving you all this money on the web, and you can't buy $7 popcorn
Bye,
for
Mom.
your wife.
I've heard enough.
Jesus. Yeah, I like a running gag as well, Brian. Cats always complain about Phil to Phil's mom. And Phil's mom's like, you know what, honey, you're right. My son's a prick. I'm gonna call him and tell him. Jesus. Right. Well, we'll stop it there. I won't watch any more. You know, I mean, the third episode is like 12 minutes long or something. You know what I mean? So that's a bit lengthy. But yeah, we'll watch some more of those also later on in the week, whatever. You know, enjoy them some more and more. Yeah. Okay, let's get set up for bingo because I think Phil's gonna go live very fucking soon. Hold on. Nightbot is calling this game Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. You see the shit here? Like look at this shit. Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. It's called the fucking Great Circle, you dumb prick. The Golden Circle is a fucking name of a movie. It's a fucking sequel to the Kingsman movies. Not bad, by the way. It's alright for a sequel as far as sequels fucking go, but you know, god damn. Phil being Phil, yeah. Jesus, man. Oh my god. Anyway, fuck it. Bingo. At time bingo. Let's get bingo set up. And the first number in chat I see will be the number I use for today's bingo card. No pressure, make it a good one. The very first number in chat I saw was from Emeroid, who had said 69. There we go. Good stuff indeed. So that was the first number in chat I saw. Let's just randomise the bingo background image. I forgot to change the centre square. I was going to remove it to the season. You know what? Fuck it. I'll stick with it. One time, eventually, it's fucking going to work out for us, I'm sure. So number 69. Nice number. There we go. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say, alright. Literally, it is what it is. You know what I mean. And now. The second row is Phil saying tips, detractor or trolls, him pig-splaining something, him discussing the weather, and Tim displaying some YouTuber jealousy. The third row is Phil getting at least $150+ in support, him saying on demand, 'tis the season, him butchering a word, and Tim saying members. The fourth row is Phil saying sound good, feedback, him burping, him saying something style, like, yeah, you know, RPG style, Gangnam style, whatever, and Tim mocking his own chat. The fifth and final row is Phil saying interactive, honest, him giving somebody a good old-fashioned leaning ban, him touching his ear, and finally Phil getting at least $50 in support. So there we go, that's today's bingo card we have for today's show. Good stuff indeed. And of course, the aim of the game, as you guys all know by now, is for us to try and get a full house, 25 out of 25 on the bingo board. You see, before you on the screen, if I manage to do that, we will add $10 to that bingo prize fund down below the bingo card, which is currently sitting at $203. So yeah, there's a variety of ways as well for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, begs or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If we get 5 new or rejoining members as well, that too will give us a free space for every 5. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full control of a couple of ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. And remember, we have 1 free space immediately so far, thanks to Lord Diaz getting 800 subs on his YouTube channel earlier on. So remember, I've said if Lord Diaz, I said it on Twitter earlier on, if Lord Diaz got 800 subscribers by the time before I start playing bingo, we get a free space for bingo, and that fucking got hit so quick. So there we go. The power of fucking Twitter, I guess. 800 subs was hit, the goal was smashed, and we got a free space to bingo as well, so everything's all hunky-dory, and we're all fucking winning at the end of the day. Phil's about to use the restroom, and he's going to start finally done with his setup. Phil was set up for something for so fucking long. Who knows what. Anyway, guys, I want a couple, there's one more wee thing I want to try. So, because it's Christmas time, I have an idea. And I'm thinking, for every I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this going throughout the month of December, but I'm going to start it today anyway. It's the start of a brand new week, so why not? Every single tip that comes in, that tip gets added to the bingo prize fund. It's tips only though, tips only. Super chats, well, bear in mind the YouTube money, so a quarter of YouTube money as well that I make goes direct to the bingo prize fund as well. Nah, for this week anyway, well, for this week, yeah, for today anyway, so far, I'm going to add some tips as well to bingo prize fund, because it's Christmas coming up, you know what I mean, so why not? We can build up the bingo prize fund some more, you know, so every single tip that comes in, I'll add that straight to the bingo prize funds. So there we go, we'll see how much I regret that fucking choice, so we'll see. I know, that's why I'm not trying to commit to, you know, fucking too long in case it fucking goes up, you know, a ridiculous amount or whatever. I was like, oh shit, I need to actually fucking pay this. But yeah, for now anyway, so it'll add a few more quid anyway to the fucking bingo prize one, which is a good thing, of course. So there we go. And so anyway, there's one more thing relating to the bingo stuff anyway. I got a wee soundboard thing to explain the last thing for bingo stuff.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
There we go. You heard it, man. You heard a stranger or fucking pig roach. You guys comment on that community post if you want a chance of winning the bingo prize fund at the end of the month. Good stuff indeed. I mean, Brian says you can just tell everyone to big bills came up when that happens. I mean, to be fair, I mean, in my defence, it is Christmas, you know, and it's an expensive time of fucking year. So yeah, I've got Christmas presents to fucking buy as well, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, every tip that comes in anyway, we'll add it to the bingo prize fund, so yeah. But yeah, Phil, I'm surprised that Phil has not got his goals shown on screen. Doesn't he usually have them shown when he's live? Like, I just noticed that right now. This is Phil, like, full screen. For whatever reason, he's not actually showing off the goals. Usually you see that as soon as he goes live and it's fucking there on his, you know, over the top of everything else. But for whatever reason, he has got it hidden and it's artwork which is taking prominence. But yeah, Phil said he'll be going live soon. I didn't think Phil would take this long to get started. It's a brand new game, you think about, you know, hype day for it, whatever. It's a double stream of Indiana Jones. But he's taking his damn sweet time. We do have autos as well on standby, should we need them. Bless their wee souls. I'm said that, where the fuck are they? Well, I see one there, there's one there, thank fuck for that. Lazy wee bastards fucking hiding from me. But yeah, we have autos on standby, should we need them, should Phil get so fucking toxic. Ah, that cute as all goddamn hell. It's a good job they're so cute, otherwise it'd be very annoying. But there we go. I feel it's fucking ridiculously. I'm half tempted to just fucking watch one more episode of like the electro stuff. Very tempted to. Oh yeah, there's a new Dick Stricken Vlogs compilation out. We could watch that.
Been finished, and it was a big problem. I reached out to the guys from Kino Casino, talked to them behind the scenes about, you know, doing my wife. That's the only option I have.
Well, that took a turn.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Banned. Camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. What is going on, everyone? We got a lot to talk about today, that's for sure. Today, we're going to talk about what happened last night, the overwhelming response to it, and the future. But also, today, ladies and gentlemen, is the release of a big game, Marvel Rivals. I'm very excited for it. I cannot wait to jump in on both gameplay streams. That'll be some multiplayer fun that we'll do over the course of the week. But of course, the elephant in the room, let's address it right out at the beginning and get it out of the way. Last night...
So this is from Friday then. Basically, this is a Friday podcast that Phil had. Before we continue, hold on. Broside Phil sent me a sound clip about a Vega.
I have received femboys, woo!
Is that a Vega shouting femboys? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Oh god. And I think Meth Bear sent me a clip as well. Cause of Phil Burnell's constant admiration of all things Italian, as he pretends to be fucking Italian himself. He sent me a video clip of, well, I'll just show you.
But given the current geopolitical climate, all European countries should have a seat at the table. Right. Except those fucking eye-ties. I hate them Italian bastards. You know what I mean?
Jesus. What the fuck? Random Vinnie Jones is random. The best part was Vinnie Jones was eating aware of cameras on it at the time. He was just fucking speaking his true thoughts. Anyway, let's watch the rest. We'll wait for Phil Burnell to go. Oh, he's fucking live. Oh, well, fuck me. I didn't expect that. Let you look at this. It's John Nepper became a standard member. And then he also popped the 29th month Bingo Barry membership. This game is good. Hope you love it, Phil. So yeah, Phil's gone live and fucking ready for that. So we'll just build up some speed up, just shall we, and watch a bit more of the Dick Stroking Vlogs thing. So hold on a second, give me a second. Shitey fucking intro is done, and then we'll just fucking make sure he's on 1440p, we'll make sure he's on 1.5 speed, and we'll just leave him on pause just for a bit longer, so we can build up some nice ample amounts of speed up juice.
During my DS Politics stream, we failed to meet the goal, and the legendary streak of goals being hit in a row ended. Something happened that really pissed me off. Tonight was DS Politics, but as you can see, we didn't hit the goal. So I just want to make it abundantly clear, we didn't hit the goal and the streak is over. It literally gets just finger snapped out of existence. So tomorrow we start back at 0. Oh, guys, that's awesome. Yeah, it drove me nuts. It literally drove me nuts, and I raged about it or whatever. This has been coming for the last week, if you haven't noticed. This is definitely a pattern that I'm noticing. There's been streams where it's to the last minute and no one contributes, and then all of a sudden there's a Hail Mary. There's no Hail Mary coming, I can tell. And it's kind of sad. It's over for the night. No DSP tries it tomorrow. And the thing is, it's not like, oh, because he only streams it on Kick, you can only get contributions from Kick. People can contribute via tips as well. So you still could have tipped or whatever. We still could have hit the goal. Great. FYI, this is 100% true. When I'm streaming on Kick, if Kino Casino is streaming, my views are lower. It's that simple. When Casino is streaming, they're the guys on Kick. They're the big dogs. They're the big shots. They're hot. Everyone wants to watch them. So when I'm streaming on Kick, not only do I have less of a actual viewership because it's not on YouTube, but also the people who are there are probably going to be watching Kino Casino rather than me. And that's exactly what happened last night. Last night, most of the audience that would have been watching my politics show were watching Kino Casino. How does that make sense? And how is that fair? It's kind of messed up.
It's our fault that he fucking missed the streak. We were streaming on his schedule, Andy. How dare we not respect the schedule that the king established Forgive us, Phil.
The show went well. Like, the topics were good, but there was literally no Kick support at all. There was literally, during the entire show, one gifted sub. One. And the show is on Kick exclusively. So it's streamed on Kick, and I got no Kick support at all. All the support was a few tips. That was it. The first couple of weeks, we had tons of people on Kick who were excited, who were watching the show, and were dropping subs, and it was supporting it. But that didn't happen. For example, Darkside Pimp, who's my regular supporter on Kick, outright said, I can't be there tonight. So the streak ended. The show shouldn't be just dependent on one person being there to support it. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed. It ended because of trollish dickheads. So then last night, I went on Kino Casino while they were broadcasting, and I desperately talked with those guys for a little bit.
It's my own personal 9/11. DSP's streak has ended.
No!
We told Void to donate. What happened?
So anyway, I'm talking with them live during the stream, and Triple P says, the streak ended. No, it didn't. I said, what do you mean? He goes, no, you were doing your political show. You shouldn't even be counting that show as part of your streak. That definitely shouldn't be the end of your streak. You should continue your streak. And I'm like, all right, it is a fair point, and I definitely know that, for example, Darkside Pimp outright would have supported it, couldn't be there last night. This is all stuff to consider. So I'm thinking about it, and I'm like,
Why do you, hold on, so in that case then, Phil, how about you fucking just say DS Politics is fucking sponsored by Darkside Pimp? Because apparently if he's not there, then his support is not forthcoming, and he's like the sole thing going. He's got the responsibility, it seems, of fucking making sure you hit your goals on the Kick streams whenever it's a fucking politics night.
well, I'll think about it overnight. Because the truth is, the streak did end. It did. And we didn't get the support. The streak ended. Okay? So here's the deal. The streak's not continuing. It's over. You're not gonna lie about it or try to fudge it or try to fucking bullshit around it. The streak ended. But there's two things that I would like to do. The first is this. Today, if we hit the goal on this stream, which we very well may, it's a new release day, I'm still going to do DSP Tries It anyway. Okay? Regardless of the fact that we didn't hit the streak last night, I still want to do it anyway. So as long as we still hit it on the stream, we're going to do a DSP Tries It episode anyway. FYI, guys, no, we didn't hit it. It's already 3 o'clock. I got to go tell my wife to start making dinner.
Brilliant edit. Fantastic edit.
A man denied his Popeyes. He had to punt Cat's ass into the kitchen to make the frozen meatloaf. The disaster of it all. We need to give Phil $300 a day every single day for the rest of his life so he can eat fast food on stream for us. It makes total sense, bro.
We're not gonna reset the streak. That would be really stupid. But I do agree with Ashton on this fact that the political show, we shouldn't count it during the streak. Being that, number one, it's only on Kick. I don't have the YouTube audience or the YouTube support. You can't super chat. You can't do a super sticker, right? All right. So moving forward, I don't think I'll be doing the politics stream as counting towards any kind of a streak or anything like that. But you have all these re-streamers who watch you. Yes, and they don't support me. The re-streamers are scumbags. They're people who literally cannot make content for themselves because they are losers. They are leeches. They are parasites. They have no talent. Their talent is watching my talent and then talking about it. That's not talent. No one would tune into just them. They only tune into them while they're watching me. They've made an audience that is toxic, that is harmful, that will never support me. So they don't count, nor do they matter, because people have made it a policy to think that they can live rebroadcast. You can't. It's illegal. For you to live rebroadcast someone's stream without permission is completely illegal. There is nothing legit about it. You can't do it. There's not a legal leg to stand on. It's not content. It's not real. You're a bunch of fucking no-load losers who don't deserve a single view or a single dollar from anyone because you don't have content of your own. Fuck off. It is completely illegal. Enjoy your permanent ban. It is completely illegal to fully restream something live because you have taken away the opportunity of that person to earn money on their own content and business. It is illegal. I could easily reach out to YouTube with a lawyer and say, these channels regularly rebroadcast my content illegally, regularly steal my content without my permission and just fully re-upload it, not any transformative work. I want their money. And they would give it to me. It's disgusting that these people think that what they're doing actually is legit. It's not. You only exist because I allow you to. Do you understand? You're like a little gnat that's buzzing around my neck, and I just don't have time to swat you away. But one day I might. One day I might actually have to go, and just crush your fucking ass. So anyway, In regards to the politics show, it's going to end. There was zero support and everyone hates the show. Literally none of the Kick supporters were there. None of the Kick regulars were there for DS Politics to support it. I got zero support from Kick. It was just a couple tippers. I agree with both Ashton and others saying that that show essentially shouldn't count towards the streak. So it won't. We won't count that at all towards any kind of streak or goals. So here's what we're doing. Number one, the streak absolutely did end. I'm not going to cope about it or anything. The bummer was we were right at 100, which would have been an amazing, rememberable milestone, and we didn't hit it. Now, moving forward, I'm not going to count the DS Politics show as part of the streak, nor it will affect the streak. Is Stellar Blade canceled? Yes. The only way I was playing Stellar Blade was to hit 276 straight streak streams, so sadly, Stellar Blade is off the table. I'm never going to play it. If people had kept the streak alive, I swear to you I was going to play it 100%, but the streak died. What can I do? You live by the sword, you die by the sword. It's a real loss. I'm really hurt and upset that I'm not playing Stellar Blade. If only we had hit the goals. What's stopping me from playing Stellar Blade? I didn't hit 276 straight streams of hitting my goals. That was the agreement. We all agreed together. Anyway, so I have a couple of shout outs to do. Let's get a couple shout outs out of the way. We start off today with a $1 tip. All your fans want you to play Stellar Blade, even if people want to donate. Not everyone has money to donate. That's correct. But that was the agreement. This was agreed upon. I don't know what to tell you. Let's say I said, oh no, I'm just going to do it anyway. But then what's the point of having a goal? Why not just give everything away? Why not just open my doors and let people walk into my home and just take everything out of the building? Are you saying that you want my streams to become socialist streams? Is that what you're saying? Just give everything away? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that's where we were going, that we were all socialists. Anyway, and then I received a $6.66 tip from My Squirting Fart Hole. Oh, come on. I don't even want to say it again. It's so disgusting. Jeez, man. Anyway, he says, is Stellar Blade still on the table if we hit 95 again? So some people actually are upset that it ended and they wanted to see Stellar Blade. Okay, how about this? Let's make a deal. So people still want Stellar Blade. I think it's time.
For God's sake, that's part of the fucking thing. Let's make a fucking deal. But I'll play if you guys give me a fucking 100 or whatever. If you tip 15,000, I'll play it tomorrow. Stellar Blade deals, Christmas Marathon nomination, yeah. The rest of this kind of stuff I've kind of seen already. You know what I mean? If you want to see the rest of the compilation that extra fucking Phil vlogs put together, I'll link to us in the chat right now. I think we've built up ample amounts of speed up just now, I think, ready to start the bingo. So yeah, I've stalled enough waiting for Phil to build up some speed up just whatever, so I think the only thing left for to do before we get into the bingo is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Oh, go on, talk fish.
And I guess on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
What's going on, everyone? Phil here, and today is a very great day because today is Indie Day. Yesterday we had Indies Day. Today we have Indie Day. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle all day long. Everyone's been anticipating this game. People have been saying, shockingly, it is like the best game from Microsoft Game Studios in ages. I'm excited to jump into it. Obviously, we've been waiting all week to play it, and today is the day. But in addition to that, I've got even more setup upgrades. I know, like, every day I swear I come on here and I'm like, so we got some new stuff, we got some new stuff. You're like, wait, every day? Like, it's ridiculous. Yes, it continues. So, more on that. We've got game news. We've got interesting schedule updates. I want to talk about the indie games I played yesterday. We've got a great show in store. So sit back, relax, enjoy the holidays, because it's time for another awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
And we'll fast forward past this shite intro.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the show. It is Monday, the 9th of December, 2024. And to clarify, yes, lots of people have already been playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Reason being, they got review codes. And the game...
Oh, they paid for it, Phil. Look, you had to wait until this long to play the game because you were playing in Game Pass. I didn't... Oh my, this dumb bastard. This dumb bastard. He still doesn't understand that if people bought the game, they could play it earlier than a Game Pass release. Oh my god. And how did you get a review code for Indiana Jones? How did you fucking break? You're not a fucking journalist as far as I know. How did you do that? Jesus Christ. No. But oh my god. I don't understand why Phil can't understand this concept. Like, he is convinced that everyone who got access to the fucking game before he did must have fucking like cheesed the system in some capacity. No, they cheesed the system by fucking paying for the fucking game.
Yes, lots of people have already been playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Reason being, they got review codes. And the game was actually available to play as of, like, I want to say, like, Friday. If either you got a review code Or if you paid the insanely exorbitant price of like $80, $90 for the collector's edition that gives you, you know, a bunch of digital nothing. For me, I'm getting it on Game Pass, therefore I wasn't going to rush and pay extra money to play it, which is why we're playing it today on Game Pass, and I'll be playing it all day long. I am very excited, excuse me, for that. Now, today, we have a bunch of new things yet again going on. So I want to explain what's going on because people might be wondering why did the podcast start so late again today. So now that I have my new capture streaming PC, and we have the gaming PC, and we have all these things working, right?
What the fuck was that noise? Hold on. What was that noise?
That I have my new capture streaming PC, and we have the gaming PC, and we have all these things working, right?
I don't know what the fuck he did there, but if he was nowhere near his microphone, and yet it was a weird fucking noise audibly.
What I want to do is I want to get it like really refined and working with every single aspect of everything that I have. And as you know, I have a complex setup now. So a couple days ago, I got the Stream Deck working. And it's great. I love the Stream Deck. It's allowing me to seamlessly go between all of my stuff to use, you know, green screen technology. By the way, I still don't understand. Oh wait, now I think I do understand. I was wondering why when I switch to these scenes, sometimes they move, and I think I know why. Because in different situations, like different scenes, they're not lined up. So I just have to find where this one is so I can fix it. I think it's all the way at the bottom. It is. I see what's going on. So in order to avoid this from happening, what I would have to do is stretch it like this. And now when I switch between, it probably won't affect anymore. I mean, now it looks stretched. It actually looks fine, actually. Actually, I think that looks better. I think that actually looks better. Because as you can see, these different scenes that I can now use. Right? Pretty cool. But anyway, I'm seamlessly able to do all this stuff on the fly simply by pushing buttons.
That was seamless. That derailed segment where I had to fucking fix something was a seamless segment. Is Phil not aware of what the word seamless means? The fact I had to derail himself and fix something to fucking demonstrate the seamlessness of all, it just, oh my fucking god.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you to Ira for a super chat, who makes a great fucking point. Phil thinks that paying 90 for a new release is bad, but paying 300 for the same game, sorry, basically paid 100 for the same game 3 separate times, spending 300 altogether is good. Remember, Phil Burnell bought the Ultimate Edition of Street Fighter 6 for 3 different platforms. The PlayStation, the Xbox, and the PC. He bought it 3 times for $100 each. Plus the joysticks that came with it twice. One for the Xbox side and one for the PS side. Oh, Jesus. But he's fucking being critical about spending $90 on Indiana Jones. Yeah, sure, Phil.
On a screen. Which is amazing. You know, I'm switching between all of my different things. And the question is, I wonder when I'm going to finally run out of stuff to do and new things to adjust and add. Really, because every day it feels like I've got more and more stuff that I'm adding to the setup, and it's taking up time. And last night I kind of got wrapped up in it, and this morning I got wrapped up in it. And what I'm doing now is adding the ability to control all of my devices right here from the desk, so I don't have to move. So for example, I can turn off my lighting behind me and turn it back on at the push of a button. I can change scenes. I can go from this to a blue flowing water scene to a cool rainbow scene where it goes basically between a whole bunch of different colors in like a big cycle.
So I touched upon this the other day about how fucking expansive Stream Deck is, and it's not just purely for doing OBS things, and it's not purely to do with like, oh, you know, you can actually use it to control your entire computer, and then you got your fucking things, you know, hooked up properly. You can tell the Stream Deck to fucking do all this sort of shit, and it's bizarre. I'm surprised it took Phil so long to actually pick up on this shit. But yeah, you can use a Stream Deck to control a whole bunch of fucking things with your entire setup, not just through if like changing scenes or whatever, or playing animations, or to fucking mute yourself, whatever, but you can actually fucking have it do whatever. As long as it's connected to your fucking computer in some capacity, you can tell your Stream Deck to fucking do something for it.
And I can seamlessly go between all of these scenes if I want. I actually created this particular scene for today where we're pulsating various red, orange, and yellow lights for Indiana Jones. Okay? But I can also now, I just set this one up, turn my light on and off. So if I want to sit here in the dark, I can. I don't know why I would want to sit here in the dark, but I can turn the professional lighting on and off with one button too. So as you can see, pretty darn cool. No, pretty awesome. I even have the ability, because now I set this up, that I can adjust my lighting. I don't need the app anymore. That was on my phone. All my stuff was synced to my phone, but I'm realizing, why do I need the phone when I could just use the programs? So I have these programs now that I can use to adjust everything. This one's not working. Great. Yeah, this one's literally not working. I guess I gotta exit and then reopen it. It must have glitched. Oh, hold on.
Burger.
There it is. Okay. So I can even adjust my lighting right here from my desk and make it different temperatures. Like I can make this go like a little bit more green if I want. I think I had it on level 3 green actually. Yeah, see, it actually does look a little better that way. You can take different tints of this light. I can make it more green, more red, you know, different sides, or more yellow, more blue. So anyway, I can totally mess with it now without ever having to lift a finger. It's all right here without having to mess around with an app or whatever, which is really good. So it took a while though. That's the thing. Like all of these things are kind of how can I say, they need a little bit of initial setup. Like, what you got to do is you got to download the apps for each individual device and put it onto your PC. Then you have to connect the PC wirelessly with a modem. And the thing is, I have one wireless router in my house. It's downstairs. And the wireless device in this PC wasn't that good, but it came with 2 big antennas. So last night I was running downstairs, going into the box for this thing that I have in the garage. And I said, oh, here's all the accessories I didn't use. Here's 2 antennas. I'm screwing in these antennas to try to get the wireless signal to be stronger. And it worked. The wireless signal like doubled in strength. And then I was able to connect down to the wireless router downstairs, sync my lighting, sync this lighting. And once everything was synced with the apps, then I was able to program in via plugins into the Stream Deck. And now the Stream Deck can control nearly everything in my setup. The only thing left, which I want to do, but I can't do right now, I can't sync my lights behind me with my RGBs on my PCs. It doesn't work, which is bizarre because it's high-end lighting that I bought. I bought the Elgato Light Strip Pro, which is expensive. It even has AI, which is really silly. What you do is you type in what you want. Like, let's say you type in Christmas snow. The AI will auto-detect colors that are associated with the word you type in. So if you type in Christmas snow, it'll give you like red, green, white, and blue. Or if you type in like desert sands, it'll give you like orange, red, yellow.
You know, I'm wondering if Phil has set up yet where his tip animations are all working through the Stream Deck only. Like, there's no reason why Phil should have to fucking mess about with his animations page to show off a tip when he can just fucking press a button on a Stream Deck to fucking display. Oh, somebody tipped, so you know, so you just press the Stream Deck straight away and you can cover. Oh, someone tipped this amount, and I just fucking press a button and I go, there we go, that's it. But he still fucking sticks to the kind of old and fucking they'll try and tested method of fucking, you know, manually fucking displaying the contributions that show up on screen. I don't know. It'd make more sense if he fucking does that for the Stream Deck as well, at least for the tip side of things. The super chats, of course, are automatic on YouTube side. They could do it for fucking tip side though, and kick.
And alternate, and basically alternate between them. But the AI doesn't really work. It doesn't really do much. It's kind of silly. So, but the weird thing is, this light strip doesn't sync with RGB programs. Like, what? Like, that's the whole idea, is that you get RGB light strips and then you sync them with RGB programs, and this one doesn't work for some bizarre reason, and it's an expensive one too. So I'm looking into that, trying to find workarounds or something as a substitute. But for the most part, as of now, I'm good to go. If you haven't noticed, last night I uploaded my first highlight in 9 days to DSP Gaming. That's right. I took a highlight from yesterday's podcast, which was me showing off this new setup. I had taken pictures all over the office and showed you the pictures on stream. And then also, I went through my badge collection from back in the day when I used to go to gaming conventions and events. So I went through that collection and showed off all those badges and talked about each event. So I basically edited all that together in like a montage. And I uploaded that as a highlight. And it worked really well. I hope that you guys will check it out. It hasn't...
Hang on. How many views has it got?
Gotten tons of views or anything. But...
yeah, that's what I fucking thought, Phil. Let's see for ourselves. Let's see for ourselves how it's fucking doing. The DSP Gaming edit. Yeah. 543 views in 11 hours. Well, to be fair, it's doing far better than his gaming content. 203 views, 247 views, Daily Crap, 382 views. But yeah, can kind of see why that fucking fell off. You know, I can kind of see, yeah, but Phil was something for like 1,000+ views by now. But fucking who? I guess nobody cares about a fucking old fucking, you know, convention badges.
But that's the kind of stuff I can do now. Instead of just clipping, I can actually edit these highlight clips together and skip parts that aren't important and jump around. Like, for example, right now, let's say I was doing this as a highlight, but then I did a shout out for a contribution, but then I went back, I could cut out the shout out for the contribution. See? But
give me your money, give me your money.
I need to have time. And that's the real challenge I'm facing right now, is time. Like, I wish that I had more time to work on everything.
Well, how about you fucking do less overtime then? Because you went into overtime by like fucking 15-20 minutes yesterday on a night stream for purely monetary reasons. You keep fucking claiming you need to be finished by fucking 9 PM, but lo and behold, 9:20 PM you're still fucking there, live, begging your audience for some last second real meta contribution.
But I don't. Like, I know I can make the setup even better, but I just don't have a lot of time. Last night I was in here late again. And I was like, why am I in here late? I promised my wife I was not going to be in here late.
And you keep fucking breaking your promise to your fucking wife because of money, because you're a greedy fucking bastard. You say you tell your audience, I need to be finished by fucking 9 PM, and then you fucking keep staying like 20 minutes later than usual. And then after that, you fucking go to do the daily crap. This is your own fault, Phil.
And then last night I'm in here late. I'm like, what am I doing? I gotta get out of here, you know? So I have to manage a way to learn how to do this new setup stuff, but also not be in here all this extra time. So that's my challenge right now, and it is a daunting challenge. Even last night leaving, I left at like 9:15. I said I gotta leave around 9:15, and I still wasn't out of here until after 10. I'm like, oh my god.
Who fucking cares?
Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. I hope that you're ready for some fun today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, including some game news, which is interesting, a few different articles. We've got the Game Awards has finally narrowed down their player's choice games to only 5. And I think the final 5 for a lot of people are going to be pretty shocking, because I think some of the games that everyone thought were front runners for Game of the Year aren't even in there anymore. We got rumors that Valve is actually going to make a home console for video games, which is kind of a puzzling head scratcher. And AI has gone haywire, because it looks like a well-known company, sadly, has been shut down temporarily because of AI. And we're going to talk about these stories today. Plus, I want to talk about the indie games that I played yesterday, all of which I actually enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to possibly playing more in the near future. So we've got a ton of things to discuss today, and I hope that you guys are ready for a fun one, because it should be a fun and interesting and chill podcast, all right? So, before we begin, all right, yesterday, we had the new stream goals in place.
Give me your money.
As you know, the way stream goals work now, there is no streak, okay? There is none. So there's no pressure that every single stream we have to hit the goal of $150. Now, it would be nice if we did. That would help a lot.
Give me your money.
And this, if we do it, and if we hit it, the sooner you will get rewards. For example, once we hit a stream goal of 10, we will do DSP Tries It. When we hit stream goal of 50, we're either going to do a fun marathon day that you guys will choose what we do, or perhaps we could do like a viewer's choice event where you guys will nominate and vote for a game for me to play.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
When we hit the big milestones of 100,
Hang on.
choice event where you guys will nominate and vote for a game for me to play. And then when we hit the big
Was that a wee burp? Are we counting that as a burp? I think we should count it as a fucking burp.
Burger?
Yeah. You're suppressed to shut of it, but yeah. That's a burp.
Or perhaps we could do like a viewer's choice event where you guys will nominate and vote for a game for me to play. And then when we hit the big milestones of 100, that's when we're going to do a big, giant celebratory event. In this case, it's going to be me doing the Stellar Blade playthrough you guys have asked for all year long. And then we reset back to 0 and we start over again. And we brainstorm the next big event to do.
Give me your money.
Okay?
Give me your money.
Some people have come up with interesting ideas like, hey, why not do a 5 Nights at Freddy's marathon where I have to play all the 5 Nights games? That good idea. I think we have a lot of ideas we can come up with now that we're doing it this way. Because there's no streak, there's no fear that we're not going to hit the goal and the whole thing ends, okay?
Give me
so
your
yesterday,
money. Give me your
on the
money.
first stream when I played 3 indie games, we hit the goal. On the late stream where I was playing Flight Sim, we didn't hit the goal. But the support was still outstanding.
Give
I
me
think
your
it
money.
was like
Give me your money.
$110. You know, so it wasn't like it was a horrible night or anything, but no one had bad feelings. No one was freaking out. No one was like, oh no, we didn't hit the goal. It actually went really well. So listen, as long as things stay consistent, I don't have a problem with this at all. I like this idea, and I think this is going to work. You know, now what I hope is that obviously in general, people will come by and support the streams, and it's not about the goal anymore.
Give me your money.
But
Give
people
me
will
your
still
money.
support, so that way, you know, things stay the way that they have. You know, my setup is this good because you guys have supported me so much this year. So obviously, we want to keep going, right? So let's keep it rolling. Notably today, please, new game release, Indie
Give me your
and
money.
The Great
Give me your
Circle.
money.
We've all been waiting for this one. From Machine Games, the makers of the previous Wolfenstein games back in the day. Everyone says this game is outstanding. I cannot wait to try it on my gaming PC and see how it runs. I hope you'll stick around all day. It's going to actually be both streams today, and we'll go from there. Now,
If it might be both streams today. If it's not a greatly well-supported day stream, he might fucking change it to fly like he fucking did for Marvels.
if it's great, we'll keep it in the rotation. You know, I've heard great things about it, so I think we probably will play a playthrough of it. Let's find out. All right, so good stuff, and thank you guys so much. Let's keep it rolling. All right, let's get the positivity going. Now,
Give me your
we already
money.
got some contributions. Let's shout them out, and then let's get to the topics at hand. First thing, I definitely want to talk about the indie games I played yesterday, and then we'll probably talk about the schedule for the week. And then we got some news stories to cover, and then Q&A and the like. Okay. All right. So we start off today with a $6.66 tip.
Burger?
Here we go. From a horrid ass stank who says, I heard a rumor you date femboys. Is that true? Well, I hate to burst your bubble. Really, I do. Because I know people love to have fun. But the truth is that rumors are usually very untrue and exaggerated. And this is no exception. I am happily married. I am not dating anyone. I am madly in love with my wife. And she's the only person that I would ever spend time with in any kind of a romantic capacity. So I'm very sorry. Horrid as stank. I'm not going to type that out. I'll say your name is Haz. Horrid as stank. Thank you for the 666 tip. It sure would be great if we could get someone else to tip and get that off the leaderboard. I'm just saying.
Give me your money.
Okay. I just received 5 gifted subs over on Kick from Dick Jones. Dick Jones, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Let's get a nice animation for Dick Jones, and thank you for the 5 subs over on Kick. Here we are. Thank you, Dick. I hope you're doing well. Happy holidays to you. Where's the underscore? There it is. I was like, where's the underscore? I forgot. That's right. Let's get some applause for Dick Jones over on Kick.
Who
Everyone,
fucking
get
cares?
some applause emotes over there. Very nice. Thank you, Dick. An amazing amount of support already. I also have received a $2.25 tip from Puppy Nipples. Nothing like Christmas time, like having a fight at Mariah Carey. People were fighting at a Christmas concert. Why not? I mean, they were fighting outside of Red Lobster when they were in line during COVID, and they're fighting over, you know, non-existent Black Friday deals, and they fight for anything. So of course they're fighting outside of, at the Mariah Carey concert. Why wouldn't they be fighting? I'd actually say if they weren't fighting, I'd be surprised. So there you go. Very nice. Game Ticker with our first super chat of the day over on YouTube. It's a €2.22 super chat. What game genre do you enjoy the most and why? I don't enjoy any genre the most. I am a variety guy. In fact, as I said many times, if I were to keep playing the same game or genre over and over, I likely would actually get bored. That's just how I am. Like, if I play too many fighting games, I get bored. If I play too many shooting games, I get bored. I want variety. Same thing with food with me, too. Like, if I eat too much of the same food over and over, I get tired of it. But if I alternate between stuff, I find it fresh and more interesting. That's just how I am. So what I'm trying to do here is find the conversion. So, all right, it's still about the same. You did €222. It's like a 234 super chat. I will get you up there for the exact amount, Game Kicker. So I don't have a favorite genre at all. I would say the genres that I don't play a lot would be racing or driving in general. Sports, because I'm just not into competitive sports at all, so I don't really care about sports games. Why would I if I'm not into the sport? And more strategic RPG style. Like, I'm into traditional turn-based Japanese style or action-based RPG, but I'm not really into the more strategic ones or the more advanced ones. You know what I mean?
Burger.
So, there you go. Dick Jones asked, am I going to play Path of Exile 2? I'm playing Path of Exile 2 tomorrow. We're going to get to the schedule segment. But you spilled the beans. You spoiled the surprise. Not really surprised. I posted it on my schedule last night. But I'm playing Path of Exile 2 tomorrow. We're going to give it a shot.
Burger.
Okay? I'm not convinced that it's going to go over with the audience. And the reason I say that is because I've played 2 Diablo games, for my audience, and neither Diablo game really panned out to be something that interesting that people liked. They said that they were repetitive, they were boring. Now everyone says Path of Exile 2 is amazing. So good. Well, let's try it. Listen, if it's addictive, if it's fun, if it feels like that old school Diablo that gets really, you get the itch for it, you want to play more, it's got the addictive loot and the drops and everything, I'm down for it. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And hell, I got a high-end gaming PC to run the sucker, so now I'm very excited to see how it's going to perform and everything. Everything's going to be great.
Who fucking
Very cool.
cares?
So that's tomorrow, but you've spilled the beans. We'll talk about that in a second when we get to the schedule. Okay? All right, and also, shout out to John Nepper. John re-upped the membership this morning, and it did count as a membership. I just noticed that.
Burger.
So because it counted, that also counts towards our goal for today. So what a great head start at $38 of support towards our 150. Remember, if we hit 150, it counts towards our goal total milestone. And it means that we'll be one step closer to getting our big rewards. Now remember, the other way that it works,
give me your money.
you can double up. So let's say we hit 150. What if we hit 150 by the end of the podcast, which we might at this rate because we have such momentum?
Give me your money. Give me your money.
We can work towards 300. And if we hit 300, then add not one but two to the goal total for today, and we get even closer to the reward. And that would be awesome if we did, because guess what? We hit it last night, so it'd be a little bit of catch up.
Give me your money.
See?
Give me your money.
All right, cool. Here we go. All right. So first thing I would like to talk about as a major topic of the show, I want to talk about yesterday's Indies Day. Because yesterday on stream, I played 3 different indie games during the course of the stream. And let me tell you something. I had a great time yesterday. I really enjoyed the fact that we played a good variety of games that were all completely different. So let's start. First game that we played was called Balatro. And you may have heard of Balatro because it's nominated as Game of the Year at the Game of the Year Awards. And I think a lot of people didn't even know what Balatro was until it was nominated for Game of the Year, including me. I never even heard of it. I was like, what the hell is Balatro, and why is it nominated for Game of the Year? So I played it yesterday, and what it is if you're a fan of poker, you're going to love Balatro, because what Balatro is, it's poker kind of like plus. And what I mean by that is, it basically is poker with a bunch of variations. You have these Joker cards that you get for your deck, and it basically makes all these different things happen with your hands. It's really cool. It's definitely not like Texas Hold'em. It's just poker, but with total variations. And it's got new cards you can add to your deck, and all these cool rules and things. But the other thing is, it's a roguelike, meaning you're on a run. And if you lose and you don't raise a certain amount of points with your hands in a certain amount of time, you have to start the whole thing over. And I didn't even understand that until my first time I lost. I was so disappointed because I was like, oh man, I was having such a good run and now it's done. We got to start over. Like, yeah, that's how it works. Like, shit. That's frustrating. Like, and I didn't want that to restart like that.
Who fucking cares?
So, I played Balatro for about an hour. I loved it. And I was like, man, well, I want to try the other game, so we got to swap now. But man, I would keep going. And I was like, I think I'm just going to keep going. And then people were like, yes. And others were like, no. People were like torn. Because some people really liked seeing me play Balatro and wanted more. And others were like, nah, I want to see another game. So here's the truth. Balatro was very exciting to me. Like, it was actually quite fun. And I'm looking forward to playing it again. And we will play it again. All right, when? Maybe likely this week. We'll see if we can fit it into the schedule later in the week. You know, last week I hurriedly put the schedule together. I didn't really think about it. But I really, really want to play more Balatro, okay? Now, the second game we played yesterday was called Killer Frequency. Now, this was the game where a lot of people wanted me to play it because they thought it was going to be a game that was right up my alley, my style of game. It's essentially supposed to be like a murder mystery suspense game. You're a radio DJ in a small town of like 1,000 people. And while you're on the radio, a woman calls in stating she's at the police station and the sheriff has been murdered. And she was the 911 operator, and she's going to patch the calls into you at the radio station while she drives to an adjacent town to try to get help because there's no law enforcement available right now. So, it's an interesting premise. The story itself is interesting. But my problem with the game in about the hour I played it, you just stood around in a studio. You didn't do anything. You just sat there taking calls and picking dialogue choices, and that was it. Like, nothing was happening. You didn't get to see what was being described. It was just kind of like, you're just sitting there. And some people...
So it was a game which required a lot of mental stimulation, essentially, to try and work out what's happening. Like, it takes a lot of fucking cognitive processing to try and fucking work out if a person on the phone is a reliable fucking source or whatever. But Phil's like, I'm bored and it requires me to think, and I don't like this.
Assured me, oh, don't worry. Like, later on in the game, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, it actually will be more action-based and things going on. But For me, I was just playing it for an hour. I was like, it's kind of a really slow start. Like, I like the idea of the story, but I wish that more was going on because it wasn't very riveting to me or the audience. We were just kind of like, ah. So I would like to try it again. I would. But yeah, I'll be honest, out of the 3 games, that was the one that didn't really hook me as much. Okay? Okay. Now, the third and final game was called the coin game. This one, I didn't have any expectations for, but actually in about the 45 minutes I played, this one was right up my alley. Why? Because what the coin game is, it's a simulator game that simulates very popular and common arcade games. Okay? Now, when I say arcade games, do I mean the video games? No. I mean the ticket games, the redemption games, okay? You got ball drops, you got stack'ems, you got skee ball, you got variations on the claw game, the key game, the light game where you have to stop a light on a certain point. And I was playing it and I was like, first of all, I've played most of these games before because I grew up in arcades, and it even has games that used to be in my local arcade when I was growing up in the 90s, which was amazing to see that they're in this game represented fairly accurately. And then it had more recent games too, like that I've seen at my local arcade here in Washington that I've played with my wife. And I was like, this is really neat. This is cool. So the thing is, oh wait, in the 40 minutes I played, okay, I only saw one of the multiple arcades in the game. For what I'm to understand, there's at least 3 to 5 arcades, and I've only seen one. And I played all the games, like 8 or 9 games in each arcade, and I played them. I was like, wow, this is fun. And then someone was like, no, go outside, jump on the bus, drive to the next arcade, huh? So I drove to the next arcade, and it was like UFO themed. I'm like, whoa. And it has laser tag. It had go-karts. I was like, this is amazing. It's like really like a virtual arcade visit experience. This is cool. So the thing is, it's definitely an older game too. You can tell it's like 5 years old. The graphics aren't great, but you don't need good graphics at all in order to be entertaining when you're just doing a sim game like this that's trying to represent these arcade games. So I had an absolute great time yesterday with the coin game, and I actually am looking forward to playing more of that one too. Okay? So honestly, out of all 3 games, I really liked Balatro, and I really liked the coin game. Killer Frequency, I didn't dislike, and people are assuring me that if I keep playing it, it's going to be good. So I'm gonna believe what people are telling me. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. It very well could just be that we're in the early stages of it and we didn't get into the meat of it where it gets more interesting. But the plot is good, but the gameplay elements weren't that good, which is why I'm kind of skeptical. But hey, you know, I'll believe what people are telling me. I don't think that as many people would have suggested it to me as they did, because a lot of people did who I know. They're people I trust from over the years. So I think these are all great games. And here's the thing. I'm happy that now I can play them, because all 3 of these games, you know, are PC centric. And if I didn't have a gaming PC, I likely would have never touched them. So it's because of your suggestions and me having this gaming PC that now my horizons are opened wider to playing a variety of games, right?
Who fucking cares?
So hey, if you like any of those games and you want to see me play them, say, during the Christmas marathon, remember that you can nominate games right now for the upcoming Christmas marathon event. Just type !Christmas into the chat on YouTube, or just go to the community tab on my page on DSP Gaming, and the thread is there from just a few days ago where you can post up games. Be sure to do that, because the more nominations, the better. Those nominations will be running for another week and a half to 2 weeks, and then right before the Christmas event, I'll make a poll where you guys will vote on the most nominated games, and then you'll be able to say what ones you want to see the most on Christmas, and that'll determine the order of games we play.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Already guaranteed to play the intro of Stellar Blade. I promised you I would do that, and I'm going to do that. We're going to do the intro of Stellar Blade during the Christmas marathon, okay? But outside of that, all the other games are up in the air, so please vote and let's see what you guys want, okay? Very, very good. Okay, see here. I received a $1 tip. Someone says what makes Five Nights at Freddy's special is the community and different pieces of the lore puzzle spread throughout the franchise in each game. Yeah, but I understand that. Like, I understand that there's all this lore and everything around it, but I play a game for a game first. Like, if the game isn't fun to me, then I don't care what the lore is around it. You know, like, first of all, let me give you a perfect example of that, all right? The Dark Souls franchise, okay? Dark Souls has an insane amount of lore, but it's all hidden in the world, in the descriptions of items, in secret areas, in interpretation, you know what I mean? But the lore is great once you get it, it's just not at surface level.
So Broside Phil seems a bit confused. I've seen a few people be confused about this as well. So Broside Phil's confused, saying, wait, I thought I wasn't reading $1 tips. No. Phil worded it quite poorly. He actually fucking... It sounded like Phil was not going to read any more $1 contributions. But then he fucking read out like a $2 one later on that same day yesterday, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to read out troll tips. And he doesn't want to read out $1 contributions with some horrible name. So that top tipper, for example, horrible ass. I can't even mind what the fucking top tipper is, but he doesn't like it. But Phil fucking put the letters HAS because it's some sort of horrible name. He is not willing to read out contributions from people less than $5 if their username on a tip is horrible. $5 is a minimum requirement for Phil to read out horrible usernames. The whole troll tipping thing anyway, that's nothing new, you know. Phil's fucking maintained this fucking sort of, you know, stance for a while now, and he fucking goes back in it time and time again. Phil's, you know, pretending to fucking always ignore troll tips, and he'll occasionally fucking actually address one and read out in a condescending fucking manner, proving himself a complete liar by fucking doing so. But yeah, the whole fucking thing where it's like Phil's no longer reading out fucking $1 tips or whatever. It's more about him not reading out these tiny contributions, and to him anyway, tiny contributions if the fucking name's a horrible username, because he sees that as like some sort of fucking troll tip as well, because it's forcing Phil to say these horrible things, and he's willing to fucking read them out if it's $5 or more. Well, if you only tip him with $1 though to Phil Burnell, but you're a fan and you're saying something intellectual and positive, then you're allowed. So there is no set requirement. It's like basically he's ignoring the $1 tips, which are either from trolls or if they have a horrible username. But he won't ignore the $1 tips if he trusts them and he thinks they're intellectual and positive.
The issue about Dark Souls is the gameplay. The insanely difficult but challenging and rewarding gameplay. The well-designed, handcrafted world around you, right? All of that is what hooks you. Once you're hooked, now the fact that the game has this insane amount of good lore, holy shit, amazing, right? But I want the gameplay first. In Five Nights at Freddy's, that's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just a sad excuse for a game in general. Every single one of them sucks. And I played, I think, 3 of them, and every one of them I was bored to tears, and the scares aren't scary. And like, the whole premise of the game is it's supposed to be a horror game. A horror game with no horror or bad horror doesn't work for me. I don't care if the lore is good. I want the game to be good on its own merits and then give me world-building lore. And I don't think that Five Nights has that. Now, admittedly, this is me being fair. I played Five Nights 1 for about 30 to 45 minutes once. And I played Five Nights, I think it was Sister Location. I played that one for like a half an hour. Okay? I think I did play another one in between at some point, but I can't remember which one it was. All right? That's my exposure to Five Nights at Freddy's. If we were to do a reward at some point for these goals, right? Where maybe it's a day where all I do is play Five Nights, and I go through a series of games. Maybe I play each one for like 30 to 40 minutes, so that way I'm getting the exposure, right? Maybe then my opinion will change. But right now, from what I understand of the games, I just don't like them. I've not had a single moment of fun playing Five Nights. So it's hard for me to enjoy the franchise. And listen, I get it. Okay, I love Five Nights because I sat on YouTube and I watched a bunch of lore videos, and I watched Matt Pat talk about game theory about it, and then I went over here and there was a community, a Reddit fan board, and we all talked about it, and then we played the game, and oh my god, there were actually hints in the game to the lore of this and that. Great. But what about the game you were playing? Was it good? Or did you just kind of put up with the gameplay elements, you know? That's what I don't understand. Cypress just made a good point. He says, great lore is not needed for a great game. Street Fighter has terrible lore. Yeah, Street Fighter lore is some of the most confusing, non-specific, and they retcon stuff all the time in Street Fighter lore, which is absolutely stupid. But Street Fighter has sound gameplay mechanics, which is why it's the top fighting game of the world, you know? That's my take. I mean, I see it as games first, lore second, but maybe some other people disagree with me, and that's fine if you do. But I want a good game, and I haven't seen that with Five Nights. That's my take. You disagree, and again, maybe my opinion will change in the future. I am totally open to being exposed to new things, okay? Okay. Sweet. All right, by the way, Super Bonchan says, the new Freddy's game actually is a game. Agreed on the originals. So you're saying the new Five Nights at Freddy's game actually is pretty good, but the originals suck? Numbnut17 says, Five Nights at Freddy's worked better as a book series. I didn't know it was a book series. I thought it was just games. Okay. All right. So what we should do, very quickly, let's go through the schedule. But here's the thing. A lot of the schedule is kind of up in the air. All right. Let me get my schedule open here for what I posted last night. But this isn't necessarily sticking in stone. This can change.
Who fucking cares?
So today, it is Indiana Jones all day long. Double stream of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Hoping for the best. Hoping it's good. Everyone says it is. I'm thinking it'll be good. Okay. By the way, shout out to everyone who's here. I think Game Boy is here. I think Jade is here. A lot of people are here. Hello to everyone who is on the stream saying hello. Welcome to the stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to try this path. Is it Path of Exile? It's Path of Exile, right? I put Path to Exile on the schedule. You know what? How about this? I'm just going to buy it right now. Path of Exile 2. It's $29.99. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to buy it now. That way I have it, and we're going to play it tomorrow. Okay? Fair enough? And again, the reason I'm able to just do stuff like this is because of you and your support. So please keep supporting the stream. Let's hit some goals today. All right? That's why I can just easily say, we're just going to do it right now. Let's do it. Okay? So there we go. I'm going to buy it. Done. Install. Boom. Okay. Path of Exile 2 is installing right now. We're going to play it tomorrow. Okay? First stream of the day. Now listen. I like classic Diablo. I really do. Diablo 1 and 2, I got addicted to. When Diablo 2 came out, I played it as a new release. I was hooked on it. I was up late nights during my college days playing Diablo 2. You know, I love Diablo. I really do. The thing is, with Diablo 3 and 4, I didn't really get that feeling. All right? I kept getting told, oh, no, these are amazing games. You got to play them. Don't skip them. So I did. But each time that I played them, without fail, people complained that they weren't very good, they were boring, they were repetitive, and they were just not good. So, we're going to find out tomorrow on the day stream what you guys think and what I think. So I'll be honest with you, I bet I'm going to like it more than most of the audience, because I like that formula of classic Diablo. I almost guarantee you I'm going to enjoy it, but if I start playing it and immediately I start getting excuses, oh, well, you're supposed to play it co-op. Oh, you're supposed to play it with mouse and keyboard. Oh, you're supposed to do this. Seriously, I'm just not going to jump on these bandwagon pressure anymore. This is what it is. It's bandwagon pressure. This was a game that I had absolutely no intention of playing. I didn't even know it existed until Friday when everyone yelled at me saying, why aren't you playing it? And I'm like, I didn't even know it existed. You guys didn't even mention it. So now I'm playing it. All Alright? I hope it's good.
Oh, it's your job to know the game fucking exists, so. This isn't meant to be your fucking career after all. Mister's begging for artwork. We don't have a lot of artwork to go through. Aside from what Mister sent me, I've got nothing else to really do. Like, Mister sent me this. But aside from that, we don't really have anything else artwork-wise, so to be fair, I've not really found any good pauses yet for Phil to show off in the member Discord, you know. But yeah, this is the only artwork we have so far for Phil. Mister combining Phil plucking up words and the finger emoji and the big nose and everything else. But yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's just... Phil's job is to be aware of the fucking games that are coming out for him to play for his audience. He is blaming his audience and throwing them under the fucking bus. Because they had to tell Phil about a game coming out which he apparently would be interested in. Like, I don't understand why that's the audience's fault for not fucking informing you of something which you should have fucking known already, Phil.
I'm listening to you. I just dropped the money for it. I'm installing it literally right now. So we will try it tomorrow, and hopefully it's good and ends up being a fun playthrough. Give me your money. Okay? So now my schedule is going to be crazy because if this is good and Indiana Jones is good, but we're already playing Bloodborne, which people are already asking for the DLC for, but we're still playing Stalker 2, but we're still doing chill streams of Flight Sim, but we're still playing Marvel Rivals, this is going to be insane, right? So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to be juggling so much, right? It's going to be insanity. So, tomorrow we're doing Path of Exile on the first stream. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it runs. We'll see how it plays. We'll see if you like it, if I like it, and that'll judge if we're going to play it more. Tomorrow night on the late stream, we're going to do Marvel Rivals, which is what I played on Friday as the day stream. And I had a good time with it, but the audience did not. The audience said it was too similar to Overwatch. Well, that's the whole idea. It's Overwatch with Marvel characters, okay? So I'm going to do a night stream of it tomorrow night with a bigger variety, and, you know, play more characters and try them out and go from there. Okay. Then on Wednesday, the day stream will be more Indiana Jones, and the night stream will be Bloodborne. We'll do a 2-hour stream of Bloodborne. And the thing is, we are actually,
No, think about it. When he was talking about Indiana Jones, it started to show into people playing it early, got review copies. Isn't that YouTube jealousy?
Burger.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Getting to the point where we're near the end of the game. We're in the Nightmare of Mensis, so we have the final, you know, challenging dungeon. We have some bosses coming up. I would like to do the secret ending, which means I have to find the umbilical cord pieces. I think we have 1, and don't you need 3? So I don't know where the others are. We got to find them. I think they're around this part. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna be beating that soon, and then it's up to you guys if you want the DLC or not. I'm down for the DLC for sure if you want it. You know, what is it? The Old Hunters or whatever it's called. It's very challenging, but it's fun, and now I'm much better at the game, so I think it would be even better this time, right? Then on Thursday, the day stream will be Stalker 2, my only Stalker 2 session for the week. And then Thursday night is DS Politics. So you see, I put out a schedule last night and I was rushing and I screwed it all up. I didn't even put DS Politics in the schedule. Dude, this week is insane. You hear all the stuff going on. We got upheaval in Syria. The Syrian government got completely overthrown. We can talk about that. We got an acquittal in New York City of a guy who was formerly military who defended a bunch of people and, on the subway from a guy who was on drugs and going crazy. And the guy ended up dying in police custody. And then they tried to try the guy with murder. What? But he got acquitted.
I thought the guy suffered most of his injuries because of the guy that restrained him. You know, like, I don't know the whole ins and outs of it. The guy, I don't know. Fuck me, man. Phil on his fucking political takes.
So now everyone's up in arms about this. We got all kinds of freaking crazy stories going on this week in politics. So this is going to be a wild DS Politics stream on Thursday night. If you're into politics, holy crap, we got a lot of stories to cover. FYI, if you are a member over on DSP Reacts, remember to submit your stories, articles, and or ideas for topics for the show by Thursday. As of today, Monday, I think only 2 people posted. So, and we have like a bunch of members, so it'd be great to get more suggestions, okay?
No. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. All I know is it seems to be going smoothly for me, in my end, when I'm streaming, from my perspective, from me streaming and also watching Phil stream, whatever. I'm having 0 issues. OBS is not telling me anything going wrong either, you know. It's been green the whole entire time, 0 dropped frames at my end. I've got no idea. So yeah, if you're watching live, whatever, and you just play up whatever, I can only recommend maybe either reload the page perhaps, or maybe try and stay 5-10 seconds behind the live, because sometimes we try and watch something live on YouTube, for me anyway, if I'm trying to watch perfectly live, it will actually struggle at times to kind of play smoothly. So sometimes I have to fucking be like 5-10 seconds behind the live myself if I'm watching something on YouTube, just because there's issues for me sometimes. So I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of.
I swear this is the busiest month of the year for me right now. It's all happening at once. Why are all these games just dropped at once and everyone wants me to play them? I don't know how I can. I want to play these indie games, but how do I squeeze those in when I'm doing all these other new releases that people are asking for, you know? So this is a tricky one, guys, for sure. I'm not sure what to really do in regards to, you know, playing these games and juggling them all. You know, this is a very tricky situation. By the way, I'm uninstalling some games right now. I know I'm never playing again. Like Sonic X Shadow Generations. I just uninstalled Dragon Ball Z, which I'm never playing again. What else should I uninstall here? I never even played Retro Realms, but I think it's tiny. I'll be honest, I don't think we're ever getting back to A Quiet Place. That one was an okay game for when we played it in October, but I don't think we're going to be playing that one again.
Who fucking cares?
I installed a few games there. Oh, Fierce to Fathom. I probably won't be playing episodes 1 and 2 of Fierce to Fathom again. We already beat them, right? Get rid of those. Here we go. Okay. We may play System Shock again, so I'll keep that on there. Okay. All right, so. Whew, here you go. That's what's going on right now, and it's pretty crazy right now, juggling all this stuff. Now, we have some news stories to cover today that I would like to discuss on the show. Okay, let's do it. Ready? So, time for some gaming news, my friends. Let's jump over. So, our first story of the day, and by the way, while I'm doing this, I can actually turn off my RGB lights so that it doesn't mess with the camera. There you go. The Game Awards have narrowed down the Player's Voice games to 5. All right? Now, keep in mind, according to Jeff Keighley, these have been 100% determined by common votes. Okay? This is not, oh, you know, journalists nominated these and they're voting and that's why, or, you know, liberal people with agendas. This is supposed to be open voting. Okay? Here's the games that are left. Black Myth Wukong, Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. Do I even need to comment? The thing is, when you have open voting, correct, you have a lot of people who are essentially drumming up votes while the rest of the internet is just kind of not paying attention. Like, I'll be honest, I haven't voted. I didn't really care to vote for this, but now I haven't voted, and I go back and I look at it, and I'm like, wait, what? 3 out of the 5 games for Player's Voice are mobile games that are, you know, that kind of anime-centric, exactly, the weeb gaming community kind of deal. Wuthering Waves.
I guess their communities care about voting enough to fucking make it worth the... I mean, like, you didn't care about fucking voting, Phil. And a lot of people probably share your fucking mentality. Therefore, you have no grounds to fucking complain about the results of the fucking thing you never bothered your arse to fucking vote in.
I never even heard of. I have no clue what that is. Obviously, I know Genshin Impact because I played it years ago, but Genshin Impact is like a 4 or 5-year-old game, isn't it, at this point? And then Zenless Zone Zero, I don't even know what the hell that is. And apparently...
Genshin Impact is a game which is currently... It's an older game, but it's something which has constant updates as far as I'm aware. They're constantly doing new things to the game or whatever, they're constantly updating things. Apparently it's pretty good. I don't know. It's also one of the games you see, you know, other content creators shell sometimes.
It's also made by the same company as Genshin Impact, so you know it's a similar game, right? So, the fact that 3 out of 5 are this style... And the other thing that gets me about this, right? How could possibly 3 out of 5 of those games be in there when it's the same audience? That's the question you gotta ask, okay? Because let's be honest, they're all a similar style of audience. So how the hell did those people who apparently were only supposed to be able to vote once each, how are 3 of those games in the top 5?
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I call bullshit. If one of those games were in the top 5, I'd be like, that makes sense. The entire audience for those games all voted for the one. But the fact that 3 of them are in there, that tells you that this is just fucking bullshit, that they're abusing the system. That they're going in there likely with bot votes, and they're voting for these games to get them on there, but it's nonsense. These games literally would have eaten each other alive in the voting. All 3 of them would have gotten about 1/3 of the votes from that audience, and therefore, they never would have made it to the top 5. So this tells you right now, it's bullshit. It's definitely a fake vote. It's fucked up.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Okay? But you know what? I mean, this is the problem with the Game Awards, okay? Either you got on the one end, everyone's bot voting to fuck up the player's voice. On the other end, you've got the jury, which is just a bunch of game journalists who are all of like mind when it comes to political views and social views, and they're nominating and voting for games that people have never heard of, right? Like, listen, I just told you, I just played Balatro for the first time, okay? I like Balatro. I actually like that its premise, it's poker with a twist, and I like the fact that the game is addictive and it's a roguelike, okay? There is no universe where I would ever say that Balatro is a Game of the Year contender. I would have to be the most disingenuous jerk to say that, because it's just a simple card game. It's fun, it's addictive, but that's not Game of the Year material. That's, listen, play it, it's great, I would recommend it highly if you like poker, but I'm never going to tell you that's the best Game of the Year, because I'm not an asshole. But that's what's nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards, because the jury is a bunch of biased nitwits. So you either have biased nitwits, or you have bot voting. There's no in-between of, like, normal people who can actually get heard, because the Game Awards are fucking stupid. Okay, so that's the truth, is that, you know, it's dumb shit. I don't think that it matters. And when people say to me, are you going to watch him this Thursday? Fuck no. I'm not going to waste my entire night watching and reacting to that shit. I'll be playing games, or on Thursday night, I'll be doing DS Politics. That's more interesting and important to me than this stupid Game Award show that's literally run just to make Jeff Keighley money. Because I'm going to say it right now. This entire awards are sham. Because you don't have games like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Path of Exile 2, or hell, anything being released right now in consideration. Right now, Marvel Rivals is doing incredibly well. It's got a good player base. It's got a lot of attention on it. Why?
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much to Ira for a super chat who wants to educate Phil Burnell on what he clearly doesn't understand. The very first round was 10 votes. The second round was 5 votes. The final round is a single vote per person. Players' voice is all entirely fan voted too. Phil Burnell refusing to do research, he's fucking refusing to believe this is actually entirely fan voted. Because Phil Burnell thinks there's only one vote people had. He never... This is the thing, Phil is getting worked up about something which he decided actively not to fucking vote himself. It's exactly the same sort of... If Phil gets fucking pissed off at politics, you got to remember he actively chose not to fucking vote. Politically. He didn't fucking bother to vote for whoever's going to fucking be governor or president or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like his voicing complaint about certain things, and he's complaining about the Game Awards. But he didn't vote in them, so why is he upset about them? It makes no sense. But of course he's going to spin it into some sort of fucking thing where the entire premise of the Game Awards is to make Jeff Keighley money. That's all this for, apparently. Just to line his pockets.
Consideration. Right now, Marvel Rivals is doing incredibly well. It's got a good player base. It's got a lot of attention on it. Why isn't it in there for Multiplayer Game of the Year? Oh, because the Game Award nominations cut off several weeks ago. Why? Because Jeff Keighley wants to do them this week so he can make ad revenue for Christmas. Not because it's valid, not because it makes any sense, just because he wants to make money. These awards should be in January. Then you can have all the games from the year in them. Because here's the truth. We're having a great amount of games at the end of the year. Literally 0 of these games will be nominated next year. I'm just going to say that right up front. You will not see these games in contention or mentioned or even possible for Game of the Year because...
What a bit? I want to see if... Is anyone interested in giving a wager to Phil Burnell? You know, I want to see what... If Phil Burnell's wrong, what possible repercussions could be in for him? Like, I was like, I mean, is any detractor willing to fucking bet on Phil being completely wrong here for next year's Game of the Year nominations to see if Indiana Jones fucking makes it or fucking Marvel fucking makes it? I'm willing to fucking bet we will see them.
No one remembers games from December in November of the next year. Get it? That's just how our minds work. So the Game Awards are flawed. Jeff Keighley needs to rethink the way he does them, except he doesn't care because he's so rich. Why would he? If he's the big money guy, right? The big money guy when it comes to game events, why would he give a shit if they're actually legit or as long as he's making money, right? So, it is what it is. But that's very frustrating.
Oh, it is what it is, huh? So, first bingo in the game.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It is what it is.
So, it is what it is. But that's very frustrating to me. I really wish that it was a more legit event, but that voting is complete bullshit. Like I said, having one of those 3 games in the top 5 for viewer player's voice makes sense. I wouldn't dispute that at all. Having 3 of them in the top 5 just absolutely proves that the votes are fake. They're botting the fuck out of it because it's the same people voting 3 times. Bullshit.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Shit. Okay. Our next news story of the day, folks. Valve is rumored to be making a home console that will play both valid PC games, but apparently also emulator games. They want it to be a home console, meaning fully hooked up to your entertainment system, much like your Xbox or your PlayStation 5 or your Switch is right now. They want it to have, full capabilities. They want it to be able to use the Steam controller, which you can use with Steam right now, and having things like Steam Link, so we can link if you have a Steam Deck or you have other Steam accessories in your house, right? They basically want this to they want Steam to become a household name for gaming rather than just the place where you buy games or that niche thing if some people have a Steam Deck or not. They want it to become the big thing, okay? People, of course, have different takes on this. Look, Valve is entering the console living room market. It's all over for Xbox. I wasn't aware that Xbox was even in contention at this point. I mean, Xbox has fallen apart systematically over the last 5 years with little to no foothold in the gaming market. So I don't know why they're saying that. But PlayStation, you're going to have to fight hard against Valve. I mean, I think I agree. If Valve comes out with a valid home console solution that runs similarly to a mid-range gaming PC, and they're pumping all the Steam games out on it, day one, and they're making it viable for you to play them all with the Steam controller and everything, this might work. But the problem is they don't really have a good track record. Remember, they've tried this before, and it didn't work. It did not catch on with the masses. I guess it really matters. What really matters is the backing and how much effort they put into it. Like, look at this. Now, what is this? This is hilarious. How is this guy reputable? Where did you get your information from? Look at this. Hybrid compatible with Steam Deck and PC. Save shared across cloud or locally. Entire Steam library available from PC Deck. VR compatible with Steam VR. Free online play. Steam Deck remote play with Switch-like docking. Launching with Half-Life 3. 4K 120 FPS ray tracing support. $4.99 would you buy? He made all that up. You know that, right? Like 0 things posted in this post are actual facts. He literally made all that up. Wow. So anyway, I mean, my take on it is, again, if they put effort, marketing, all of that into it, all right? If they did, I feel it could work. Because right now, admittedly, Xbox has floundered. And their whole strategy now is to not even focus on Xbox as a console, but everything is an Xbox. Your phone is an Xbox. Your electric toothbrush is an Xbox. You know, your bidet in your bathroom is an Xbox. They're morons. They're never going to sell anything that way, but that's the way they're going because their leadership is fucking atrocious at this point, okay? So, you know, my take is, with Xbox stepping down from contention, okay, there is an opening in the marketplace for another contender. There absolutely is. But they have to do it right, okay? They do have to put a ton of effort. Like, if they launched an ad campaign that rivaled the Sega ad campaign from the 90s, where they would, like, show the PlayStation and be like, well, this is what it does, but here's what we can do. No cost for online play whatsoever. Day one, all new releases at super high quality. You know, if they really pushed it well, I think it would work. But I'm curious if they will. Like, previously, they tried this and they didn't do any of that. They just expected that because they had an installed base of people who use Steam, that people were going to buy the home.
But Phil, the Sega ad campaign against PlayStation didn't really fucking work out for Sega, did it? Because what was Sega's fucking answer to the fucking PlayStation anyway? The Dreamcast. And I know a lot of people fucking look back on the Dreamcast with some fond memories, but the simple fact of the matter is the Dreamcast was a fucking failure. You know? It didn't fucking sell that well. You know what I mean? They had a fucking great ad campaign. Phil remembers the ad campaign that fucking Sega has. You know what I mean? Or was it? No, it wasn't the Saturn, was it? No, the Sega Saturn wasn't the fucking answer to fucking PlayStation, was it? I thought. Hold on. PlayStation came out. I thought. Hold on. I might be misremembering things. I want to fucking. Hold on. So also we had a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, wherever you're fucking from, whatever. And then I thought the Saturn came out after that, but I thought it was before the PlayStation. I thought the PlayStation came out and then Sega's answer to that was a Dreamcast. Or am I misremembering? Was the Dreamcast in response to the PlayStation, or was it maybe, or was it in response to the PlayStation 2? The Saturn was after the Mega Drive. The PS1 was basically against the Saturn. Then Mega CD and 32X first, and then the Saturn. And Dreamcast was just for the PS2. So I am misremembering. That's my bad. Okay, that's completely my fucking bad. Then I'm sorry. I remember. As I'm saying, my gaming fucking journey. I also had a Mega Drive, the Genesis, whatever. You know, what I mean, had that. And then after that, my next console after that was the PlayStation. I went from Mega Drive to PlayStation. I never went the Sega Saturn route, you know. And I just never saw. I mean, I didn't really feel the need to get one. I didn't really see desire in getting one. The PlayStation looked better. The PlayStation looked more exciting. That's how I went and opted for that, you know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, when I was a dumb little bastard child, you know, and I'm looking at a fucking Saturn and I'm looking at a PlayStation, to me the PlayStation looked far more interesting. But yeah, so yeah, and so it wasn't. So yeah, I don't think, did the Saturn do well? I don't know if it did do well because the PlayStation was such a fucking monumental success, a runaway fucking success. I don't think the Saturn did do that well. Ben X says it was a nightmare to develop for. It also wasn't intended as a true 3D console. It uses hacks, sprites, close-to-it. So there you go. It's Dimmock's favourite console. It's a bitch to collect for though. The big mistake with Saturn, says Steve, was his architecture was focused on sprite scaling rather than polygons. Ah, okay. So they took a gamble basically, Sega, and lost because their way of doing things was it just made it ultra difficult for game developers to kind of work with. Mr. White says 2D to 3D was the greatest generational jump. Prove me wrong. Now we get more vegetation. Fuck gaming. I mean, I think the greatest one of all might be, I mean, the jump from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2 might be the big one, you know? Like, I mean, it's bizarre, you know what I mean? Like, going from like 16-bit to 32-bit and then to 64-bit or whatever, I mean, then 100, and then it just fucking increases exponentially or whatever, you know what I mean? But the massive uptick in quality you had going from PlayStation to PlayStation 2, and the graphical fidelity that was on offer, you know what I mean? I remember booting up my PS2 for the first time, and I was like fucking, I think I was playing a football game, Pro Evolution Soccer or whatever, you know? And I swear, like I was like, and my dad looked at the fucking TV, and he thought he was watching a live football game, like genuine fucking proper football game. And I'm like to him, no, it's just a video game. You know what I mean? Like, he had no idea it was a fucking video game until he thought he was fucking watching an actual fucking proper football game between, like, you know, people in real life. It's like, no, it's a game. It looks that fucking good. You know, it's just bizarre. The PlayStation, you wouldn't be able to, obviously, they've done the best with it, what, fucking good with the graphics or whatever, but it was hard to kind of get a good, that kind of graphical fidelity where you could kind of almost fool people into thinking, wow, it looks rustic. And obviously, since then, obviously, the pursuit for high quality just fucking keeps growing and growing and growing, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's hard to kind of say, the more powerful consoles get, the less impressive the upgrades seem to be, if that makes sense, you know? It's like, wow, this computer is so much more powerful, and it's like, okay, but this kind of still looks like a fucking PlayStation 3 game. You know, things like that, you know? I don't know. The Steam Machine thing, it could be an interesting thing if it goes, if it's successful, whatever. If Valve are generally fucking gonna go for it. I mean, Xbox is floundering, to be fair. Phil's not fucking incorrect there. Microsoft, for as big as they are, they're not really doing great things with Xbox, and if there's a better alternative out there, then the Xbox might be in trouble. You know, it's just one of those things where, I don't know, it's a strange one, you know what I mean? But I mean, also Valve, but just to see what they fucking managed to do with their ambitious plans.
You know, adapter for it, and no one did, because you use Steam on PC. Like, everyone at Steam is on PC, right? No one thought, oh, Steam, but buy a home console to use Steam on. No one thought that. So they need to put a lot of marketing and effort into changing that mentality. They haven't done that. So I think it could work. And honestly, I think a new competitor could be in there, and to basically have a lot of the advantages of PC on a console could work as well. But I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out. I hope that they do give it a serious try. Okay? All right. Our final story of today has to do with a company called itch.io. Now, admittedly, I don't know much about itch.io, okay? I don't know what kind of games they sell or whatever, but they apparently are a legit company that sells games online. Some kind of a game distribution service or something like that. I don't know. Well, guess what happened overnight? Funko, yes, that's right. The company that makes Funko Pop figures and a million other Funko things now, because the Pops are so popular, they
interesting number.
Spread out and do a whole bunch of content now, right? They even have a game that flopped miserably, but they do have a game. They have seemingly false flagged itch.io with a phishing report, and from what is being reported, it's because of bad AI. Okay? So here's actually itch.io posting themselves 13 hours ago. I kid you not, itch.io has been taken down by Original Funko because they used some kind of a trash AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield Limited that created some bogus phishing report to our registrar, I Want My Name, who ignored our response and just disabled our domain. So Funko, being a giant company with a lot of money, hired an AI program to protect their IP or whatever, and the AI misidentified a different business that has nothing to do with Funko, filed a report on behalf of Funko without any verification, and then, I guess their registration service, registrar, I forget how it works, they register a website or whatever, just took down their site, their whole business is down. Now, folks, I think it's time for us to start discussing responsible...
He is going to try and make this about himself somehow, isn't he? He's going to try and somehow, some way, put himself into this fucking situation.
Use of AI, okay? Because at this point, I've had enough of this bullshit, because I've gone through this many times on YouTube.
Did I fucking guess?
Alright? I'm gonna give you a perfect example of how AI can go bad and hurt a business that doesn't deserve it, alright? All the time on YouTube. YouTube has an AI-powered algorithm for content ID matching, alright? And what it does, it'll search for something that's similar to content that's loaded into their content ID system, match it without any kind of intelligent verification, and just grant claiming rights.
Meth_bear tipped £5. My Twitter timeline has Brits raging at Arla milk being sneakily sold at Aldi. Apparently it shrinks your balls or something. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and God save the king.
That whole Arla milk thing is like, that's like a week old, that sort of news, you know? Like, I'm not even paying attention to that lately or whatever, but Arla milk stuff has been, you know, it got a bit of controversy or whatever because of some fucking way that, I don't even know, it's something to do with what the cows are being given something to make them less, I don't know, bad for the environment or something, but I don't know. There's some sort of bizarre fucking thing which people are up in arms about. And as people are fucking saying, oh, this thing's tied to that thing, and in turn tied to this thing, and in turn tied to that thing, or whatever. Is it to do with kind of methane thing? The cows, the cows farting is fucking dangerous for the environment anyway. Like, the fucking methane that cows fucking produce is quite ridiculous, and it is actually fucking quite harmful for the environment. You know what I mean? So yeah, fucking tell Peter that. But yeah, apparently the cows are given things to kind of help them not be as bad. Yeah. This octopus knows about it as well. They gave them drugs to make them fart less. And apparently these drugs that the cows were given, in turn, the milk from those cows, you know, I don't know. I've not seen anything which seems to have conclusive evidence of why people are freaking the fuck out about that. You know, like people are losing their damn minds. I'm like, why are people losing their minds? I was like, oh, the cows were given a drug. I was like, okay, and what does it do? And people are just fucking like not sure what they fucking do or whatever. I don't know. It's just people just fucking love to be pissed off for reasons, I guess. I don't know. This is why I just like to see living in Scotland, you know, I get to enjoy, I usually drink water, you know. Our water is fucking glorious. Scottish tap water is like fucking bottled fucking Volvic, you know. It's something to behold, it really is. We've got the best fucking tap water, it feels like, in the fucking Europe or something. You know, so fuck them cows, fuck that milk, you know, we'll just stick to fucking water.
Loaded into their content ID system, match it without any kind of intelligent verification, and just grant claiming rights to a company that has no right to it. For example, this literally happened 2 to 3 weeks ago. Someone who is a YouTuber was playing Call of Duty. Now they have a high and mighty partnership company, okay? They gave all of their content to the partnership company. The company loaded that into the content ID system, and I'm not kidding you. Every single person on YouTube who played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer had their videos claimed by this person, claiming that we all stole their content, that somehow they had the rights to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So I want you to think about that. How many thousands of people played Black Ops 6 multiplayer, uploaded their videos to YouTube, which is their legal right, monetized their videos, and then lost the monetization on their video because the AI of YouTube is fucking dog shit? For me, it's not a big deal. Why? Because that's a drop in the bucket for me. I play a zillion games. To lose monetization on Call of Duty isn't a huge deal for me, right? I was only going to make a few dollars on each video regardless. So, oh no, I lost 50 bucks or something, right? But to someone who their
I love how Phil thinks 50 bucks is not a big fucking deal. That's what I'm saying. He does not appreciate the value of a fucking dollar anymore. Never mind fucking $50. Phil's like 50 bucks. Phil doesn't even get to a fucking bed for 50 fucking dollars. Cam Reduction says, I'd like 50 bucks. Hey, same here. I wouldn't fucking mind that. I Phil doesn't want a 50 bucks. I'll fucking take a fucking 50 bucks. A wee reminder as well. Thank you, MFB, for that tip, Pillar. And also, as I said at the start of the stream, in case people missed it, every tip I get, for the foreseeable future anyway, for Christmas Day anyway, every tip I'm getting, I'm putting towards the bingo prize fund. So that £5 contribution went straight towards that bingo prize fund, which means the bingo prize fund is now sitting at 208. Yeah, so there we go.
Content is mostly Call of Duty. Can you imagine if what you were doing was covering Call of Duty in depth, and then all of a sudden your entire channel just got claimed by some fucking jackass who decided to upload their stuff to Content ID, and the AI is piss poor and misidentified it? That's a bad use of AI. I'm sorry, AI has good uses and bad uses. Would you like to see a good use of AI? It's right now. Take a look at me.
No, you're not a good example of AI. You're a horrible example of anything. Well, you're only good as an example of what not to fucking do and how not to fucking do it.
I'm green screened onto this for this segment.
Also, that is not AI. So, yeah, as I say, Carol Rushman screaming that's not AI, and so Steve. It's not AI, it's an algorithm. I wonder if anyone in Phil's chat will educate me on this.
Because AI can be used well for certain applications. This is amazing. Look, I don't even have a green screen behind me. But the AI is so smart, it cuts the whole background out, and I'm able to be here for gameplay or for, you know, this is a good use of AI. This doesn't harm anyone. It allows me to make better content. If AI acts stupid and it harms someone, it shouldn't be used for those applications.
But what if you act stupid, Phil? Can AI fucking stop you from acting so fucking stupid like you are right now?
If an AI misidentification is going to take down a business, it should never be used for those applications, ever. It should be doing busy work. AI should be doing things that are so menial and time-consuming, right? That now we can save that time for humans to do more meaningful, productive, creative work, right? AI should be doing things that we don't want to do or don't have the time to do. Like, someone made a great example of this the other day, or not the other day, the other month, a few months ago. They said, why is it that people are now talking about using AI to generate art, music, and all of this? That's the stuff that humans love to do and need to do to create culture. Instead, why aren't we talking about AI doing all the busy work shit we don't want to do? Like washing dishes, or doing the laundry, or scrubbing the floors.
That's Kat's job, and she loves that shit.
What AI should be designed to do. Do the shit that's a menial task that no one wants to fucking do, and it's not productive or meaningful or interesting or stimulating. Don't tell AI to do intelligent tasks because AI isn't intelligent. It's artificially intelligent. Get it? Have it do the things that don't need to be smart. I agree.
Phil, if AI done all your fucking house chores, then what the fuck would Cat have to fucking do?
Have it cut the background out of my scene here. But don't have it do all my intelligent work for me. right? Don't have AI tell me what projects to run in the next 5 months. Don't have AI tell me what to say in a video. That's stuff I gotta do. That's why my content's interesting, because it's original. It's my content. It's the thoughts coming out of my brain. If I had AI do all my work for me, then what originality am I adding to my content, right?
Who
When you
fucking
tell AI,
cares?
I'll just go out there and just identify anything that might be associated with us. There's gonna be problems. There's gonna be misidentifications. And then who gets hurt? The little guy. The little guy who can't hang and argue with Funko. The little guy who now had their business shut the fuck down when they did nothing wrong because AI is dumb as dirt. AI needs to be used responsibly like all other technology, and it's just not being used responsibly. It's being everything possible.
Fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you to Broside Phil for popping their 8-month Bingo Barry membership message. Saying this man just blew every breaker in my brain. I can taste music and smell purple. Yeah, poor bastard. Yeah. Phil's lack of comprehension on... As I'm saying, I have a soundboard thing to explain perfectly what Phil's doing right now.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
And so he thinks AI is what's fucking happening right now for his little webcam thing for fucking, you know, cutting out the fucking background. No. He assumes it is, but he's not. He has no fucking idea. Jesus Christ. Mipper says we use AI to sort and organise my firm's email and mail correspondence. It has a 99.9999% success rate and saves a lot of time. Yeah, as I'm saying, that's obviously a boring menial fucking task. And when AI can fucking do it well, fucking hey, it's a good thing. Sadly, obviously, for that 0.0001%, it fucking sort of it messes up on. Hopefully, it won't cause too much damage. You know. It's like, I mean, would it even be possible to have a 100% success rate with these sort of things? I don't know, but yeah, AI can save a lot of fucking time. No, it's just Phil. He doesn't understand, and I don't think he wants to understand either. I think he's happy to fucking pretend to understand, to fucking pretend to know, so he fucking feels like he's a wee smart fucking boy. Will his chat correct him, and will Phil fucking acknowledge he was wrong? That's what I want to know.
Is being thrown towards AI to do this, do that, do this, do that. And we're seeing some things are becoming amazing and other things are just failing miserably. When AI was first announced as it was going to be this big thing a few years ago, I was very skeptical. But now I'm seeing that AI could have some pretty good applications, right? Right now, my background being removed is really awesome. This camera has an ability to actually follow me around the room if I turn on the AI tracking. I think that's cool. Now, personally, I don't want to use that.
Is motion tracking an AI thing? I don't think that's not AI either, for God's sake. Motion tracking.
But I think that's cool, right? But it's dumb to think that AI, in its infancy, which it is, it's definitely still in its infancy, is going to be smart enough to identify issues like copyright or trademark or whatever it was that Funko was using it for, and is going to do it properly. You know? It's sad because YouTube on a daily basis is granting thousands upon thousands of fake claims, and no one holds them accountable. Why? Why does no one sue YouTube and say, your AI is faulty, it was your responsibility to make sure that you enforce the law properly, you misenforce the law tens of thousands of times a day, here's a ginormous lawsuit, fuck you, get sued into oblivion. It should happen. Funko should be sued into oblivion. You employed the AI, now you deal with the ramifications because you shut our business down, and it's not right. It really drives me nuts that this is just something, not everything just does AI. You want to know another thing that's really bad with AI right now? The job search in the United States. Right now, if you wanted to apply for a job, you can't just go...
Like, you fucking know what it's like to fucking apply for a job, you fucking lazy fucking sack of shit. You have no interest or desire to fucking try and pursue an actual fucking job, because that would fucking mean that the detractors won and you lost. Oh no, you can't fucking have that. So you're fucking gonna sit there and fucking stream until you're fucking dead, essentially, because you're not fucking willing to fucking admit you fucking lost and you fucking got to admit defeat.
To a business and apply for a job. You know what they tell you? Go online and go apply on one of these employment sites. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's like they're called like almost like marketplaces, right? The problem is they're not run by humans. They're run by automated AI. So you go on there and you'll see 1 million jobs listed and you'll apply.
Interesting number. 2 down, 4 to go.
And guess what? Those businesses don't even fucking exist. Right now, I'm shit you not, you can find job postings for restaurants in my area that closed 6 months ago. They're still listed because it's run by AI and the AI is dumb as fuck and doesn't...
Of course Phil would fucking know. Of course Phil's fully clued up on what restaurants are open and not fucking open in his fucking area. You know, Phil Barnell, he's like, he knows the restaurant's fucking closed before the fucking restaurant knows himself, because he's fucking always fucking looking at these fucking restaurants thinking, where can I go for my next fucking, you know, day off meal with my fucking wife or whatever.
Know that the business doesn't exist anymore. So it just has this shit listed there in perpetuity over and over and over, relisting for no fucking reason.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
There was a business, okay, on a delivery app that I use for food, okay, you get food delivered. And
shout out to DoorDash.
He knew that this business was down for renovation because every time you drive by it, you can see that the business had all these trucks and there was all this stuff. They had posted up on Facebook, we're closed, we had a flood, okay? The fucking delivery apps kept posting that the place was open. So people kept thinking that the place was open and would place orders, and then the AI would say, oh, it was an error, and then it would cancel everyone's orders. And it did this for 3 months straight. This is too stupid to know what's going on. You know?
It's as I'm saying, Phil only knows about it because he's fucking constantly on these food apps. You know, ordering all the goddamn time. Like, it's not like some sort of fucking historical, you know, documentation showing Phil's fucking constant fucking greed and desire for fucking DoorDash or whatever, is it? You know what I mean? Like, it's not as if you like fucking scroll down and see fucking constant fucking references for things like fucking DoorDash or whatever, or you know, all these different fucking food places or whatever. I was like, what are you talking about? You know, oh, Pizza Hut. Hello. Fucking random Pizza Hut. I thought Phil didn't like fucking Pizza Hut. I love the fucking bank. It's fucking great. What else is there? Fucking Apple iTunes. Oh, the HOA fee. Costco, Total Wine, alcohol. Of course, fucking Phil's gonna spend $35 on his fucking weekly trip to fucking Total Wine. Total Wine again, another $35 fucking dollars. I was thinking it's always the exact same fucking thing as buying. Sushi today, 53 buckaroos. Phil's fucking precious days off where he fucking go somewhere so I can fucking have a date night with my fucking wife. And then we go to Starbucks as well, because why the fuck not? And then Taco Bell. Jesus Christ, more Total Wine. Oh hell man, more fucking Taco Bell. Wow, Taco Bell twice in like a fucking week. Phil went to Taco Bell twice in like a space of 5 days. That was bold. The 5th September 2020 and the 25th September 2020 and the 30th September 2020. Phil was at Taco Bell. Must have been some sort of special offer or some pish. Jesus man, I goddamn love the fucking bank links, I know I do. But before I'm saying though, Phil's a goddamn expert on all the fucking local food establishments around this fucking area. Probably because fucking cat. I wonder if cats got some sort of ability to fucking sense when they're fucking closed. You know? And she'll just sniff them out and go, God, the fryer's off at the fucking Popeyes. There's something wrong at Popeyes. I can smell the fryers going off.
It's sad. You know, it really is, but use more AI. Well, no, you can't just think that AI is going to do everything. You have to have a human at some fucking point have some kind of a control over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say, well, toss everything to the wolves and just hope for the best. So dumb. Anyway. There we go. So, yeah, I'm sad to hear about this. This company should not have been negatively affected by a dumb AI that's too stupid to know what it's actually trying to do, right? But is it really AI's fault? No. That's the thing. AI is not to blame. Because a lot of people will be like, you see, AI is evil. AI is the devil. No, 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 no. AI is not to blame. We are humans who are lazy and stupid. Humans who just want everything done for them and think the easy way to do it is throw money at AI and just hope that AI will just fix it all. No. You have to actually put effort into doing things in life. You have to actually have time and discipline and investment. These things take time to develop. You can't just expect that because AI exists that it's going to be smart enough to do these things. Put some effort into it. If you have a business and you're running it, put some effort into actually searching for employees. You know, screening them properly. Not, oh, just let AI do everything. And then one day, all of a sudden, 17 people show up for an interview, and you didn't even know you had interviews today because you're an idiot. Get it? So I mean, this is how it's all running. So hopefully, things will get better. But I don't know at all, sadly. I feel like things are going the wrong way because humans, again, they jump on this shit too early. They think, oh, well, AI is good, and look, hey, there's an opportunity for me to use it. I could just pay money, and then AI will do everything for me. Like, that's actually not how it works at all. You know, we haven't gotten to that point. AI is still in its infancy stages. It's not time to employ AI to do everything for us. That's how things are going to come crashing fucking down in society, but people are too dumb to realize it. Anyway, that's what I got for news stories for today. So, I have a shout out to do here. I received a $2 tip. Can I send you DoorDash instead of a tip? No, because I don't, first of all, as you know, I don't eat on streams, only if I schedule it. For example, like a special DSP Tries episode as a reward or something. But no, if you just send random shit to my house, I reject it 10 times out of 10 and it gets thrown out. I've gotten packages, food, all kinds of shit that's shown up at my house before and it goes right in the trash. I don't accept it. I don't want anything sent to me. You know, if it's something that we talk about and we agree to mutually beforehand, fine. But I am not, you know, just allowing stuff to be sent to my home. Sorry about that. That's a bad idea. Okay, so now, We have just a little bit of extra time for the show, about 10-15 minutes. So let's see what you guys want to talk about. Please tag me in the chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A to end our podcast for today. What's up, Game Boy? Good to see you here this morning. It's going well. Thanks for asking. Every day I'm tweaking a little more. Like I said, now I actually have the ability to do everything, turn everything on and off here from my actual Stream Deck, which is amazing that I can do this now. Everything's getting a little better, a little more effort every day, right? Seriously. So, okay. What do you guys want to talk about today? Jesus, can you play as Luna, Snow, and Storm in Marvel Rivals tomorrow? I think I used Storm in the beta and I had liked her. I can't remember now. Wasn't Storm kind of like Lucio? Like she's a team buffer, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't think I used Luna Snow, but I think people are saying that she's quite good in this game. Yeah, I might use them tomorrow. Just remind me when I'm actually playing. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Casanova says, did you experience the original PS1 startup on PS5? Very briefly, because when I boot up my PS5, my TV's really not on yet. So I was booting up my PS5 Pro to play Bloodborne the other night, and I was turning on my TV, and I caught the tail end of it, where it was the classic boot up screen. I was like, whoa! And I turned quick, and I saw the very end of it, and then it went to the regular screen. I was like, oh. It's a nice touch, but sadly, I wish they would let it be permanent. The fact that they're claiming it's limited time only is insanely boneheadedly stupid. Just let everyone keep it for the 30th anniversary, but they're going to take it away at some point, apparently, which is really dumb. No, the podcast does not start at 11:30, as I've told you this last week, since I have basically had this new setup going. Every single day when I get in this office, I'm doing something different. Every day I'm trying to think something new, get something new working, and because of that, that's why I've been late to the podcast.
But Phil, you always claim you're fucking in your office preparing the fucking podcast an hour before you're due to go live. So if you've been in your office since about 10 AM, why did it take you fucking 90 minutes to fucking get your new thing set up? And what was the fucking new thing that was set up today? You can like, what, control your RGB stuff with your fucking Stream Deck. That's something we should take you like fucking 10 minutes max to sort it, Phil. Nah, I'm not buying it, Phil. I'm starting to fucking believe that you're not actually in your office at fucking 10 AM every fucking day.
The podcast has been ending around the right time, but I'm planning to try to get it back on track once again I get into being able to consistently do it, but yeah, I get caught up with something. Like I said, my problem right now is time management. It's no longer resources, money, and stuff like that. It's literally time management is my problem. Like, I just don't have enough time to do everything that I want to do. And it sucks because there's so much more I know I could be doing right now with my setup. If I had time to work with it, I just don't have time to work with it, you know?
Like what, Phil? Like what?
What's my favorite Indiana Jones movie? Probably The Last Crusade. I think The Last Crusade is my favorite one, because not only do you have Indy, but you also have Sean Connery, who's amazing in it. The plot is really good. I like the whole third final act where they're going to get the Grail and they have to solve the puzzles and stuff. That's really, really neat.
It kind of annoys me that, you know, his favorite Indiana Jones movie is also my favorite. You know, it's kind of annoying. You know, I like the third one as well, partially because of Sean Connery, you know what I mean? But I mean, the first one's fantastic as well. Of course, the very first Indiana Jones is an absolute cracker, you know? The second one's weird, man. The second Indiana Jones is like a fucking fever dream. It's so weird.
I really like that movie. Yes, I'm aware that you can select all those different PlayStation sounds on the dashboard.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's like very odd to me. It just feels so weird.
For now, for a limited time. Don't ask me why it's a limited time. Orson Around Dan says, what do you think about a new bill being passed that AI will have some rights as humans? I don't know anything about that, so I can't comment on it. I don't know anything about that at all.
Sonic is asking how far behind are we? We're only behind, Phil, about 16 minutes. There you go. Warren says, I love Temple of Doom. Crusades 2 is overrated to Rookie. Yes, I can actually understand that, yeah. I said the whole thing is like, remember, I think it's like some sort of Big Bang Theory joke where they said that, you know, someone in the fucking show, like, apparently around Indiana Jones is like, oh, the whole plot of the first movie is that Indiana Jones is not relevant to the fucking thing at all. Like, the Nazis got the Ark, they opened the Ark, and they all melted, and that would have happened with or without Indiana Jones being there, which is kinda true.
Played any old school Indiana Jones games on SNES or Genesis as Zombie Wolfpacks? I have never, to my knowledge, played an Indiana Jones video game before. I don't think so. Not one. Don't think so. John, we shouted out your membership, and I added it to our running total of contributions for today, so thank you, John, for re-upping your membership today. Yes, appreciate it. Yeah, my end-of-year countdowns are going to be very interesting this year. You want to know why? Because I feel like I'm playing some of the best games of the year right now. Like, Indiana Jones may be really good. Path of Exile 2 may be really good. Those are new releases for this year. Balatro is considered a new release. I like it. That could be considered a Game of the Year contender. You know, like, the games I'm playing right now seem to be some of my favorites of the year. So, I don't know how this is going to go this year. We'll have to see, but this is pretty interesting. Would I rather be covered in rats or snakes? I mean, here's the thing. I personally...
Snakes. snakes. Hands down, snakes.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Like, snakes, I mean, rats are far more likely to have some sort of fucking disease or they fucking like bite you or whatever, some shit. Nah, snakes. Snakes were far less. I feel like snakes were far less detrimental to your health. I think it's Kill Denson for a super chat. It says my first Indiana Jones movie is a Crystal Skull. Oh god almighty, that was your first? Your first Indiana Jones movie was that a fucking abomination? Steve says rats aren't venomous, so neither are most snakes. Most snakes aren't venomous either, to be fair. It probably depends on the kind of snake, you know, like if you're in a fucking pit with a bunch of unvenomous snakes, you just go like, oh no, these guys might nibble me and I might bleed a bit, but I should be fine because there's no fucking venom. I don't know, plus you can just fucking tie a few of them together and fucking rope yourself, I don't know. Yeah, to me rats are fucking terrifying. Yeah, you ever see that fucking scene? What was the fucking movie? Was it what was the fucking movie? Where I'm not sure if it was like Bad Boys 2 or something. The fucking rat scene, you know. I don't. Was it Bad Boys 2? I don't think it was Bad Boys. What movie was it where there was a scene? No, it wasn't even fucking Bad Boys. It was like fucking Fast and the Furious 2. There was a fucking scene with a rat, I believe, you know. And like the fucking like they put a rat under a bucket on some guy's fucking. Was it the first Bad Boys? For some reason, I'm starting to think it was like fucking Fast and Furious 2. I'm not sure. I don't even fucking know. Anyway, there's a scene where it's like the fucking rat, like he's starting to chew through somebody because he can't escape the bucket, and the bucket's like heating up. The only way the rat's got to go is like fucking chewing away through the person. You know what I mean? That fucking shit's kind of fucked up, you know. They can chew through steel fucking pipes as well, not shit. Yeah. It was too Fast, too Furious. I fucking knew it. The more I thought about it, the more I was thinking, hang on, this is not Bad Boys, this is fucking Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh, the randomness was it all. Yes, that's right, the correct movie is Ratatouille. Yes, of course. The fucking scene, the fucking beloved Disney classic Ratatouille, where the fucking rats start fucking chewing through people. Jesus, man. Oh god, yeah, there you go. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, though. I'd rather be in a fucking pit full of snakes than rats, but I mean, each to their own, though. I mean, if you guys would prefer different, then fair enough. But yeah, I would take snakes all day long because I feel like there's less chance of the snakes being venomous, whatever, I don't know. Rats are just fucking more scary to me. They don't fuck around.
I think rats are cute. I'm not scared of rats at all.
Hold on.
I mean, here's the thing. I personally think rats are cute. I'm not scared of rats at all. I think they're actually very cute animals. The problem with rats is they carry disease, and if, you know, they're in areas of squalor, they can have feces and everything all over them. Snakes, in general, are not bad animals in any real regard. Like, snakes aren't known to carry disease or anything, but the problem with snakes is they can be venomous. It really depends. Like, if they're a bunch of neatly kept rats, I have no problems with rats. I don't care about snakes either. I think they're all cool animals. But do I want venomous snakes on me? No. Do I want disease-infested, feces-caked rats on me? No. So I think we need qualifying characteristics to properly answer the question, because I'm not someone who's afraid of either creature. So I'm not going to say, oh no, I'm not doing this one, because I actually like both creatures. Jade says, tell me the backstory of Indiana Jones. Well, we will. People are telling me, Jade, this game only takes place after the first movie. So if that's really the case, there's not a lot of backstory to tell. It's just that Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, but he happens to be an adventurer archaeologist who keeps getting wrapped up in situations with like the Nazis and stuff like that, where they're trying to get power to power their movement. And so they're looking for things like relics and stuff that will give them supernatural power. And he tries to stop them and thwart them and put the stuff in a museum instead. Like, that was the whole plot of the first movie, is that they're trying to get the Ark of the Covenant that supposedly the 10 Commandments are inside. And if they open it, they're going to get power, and he's trying to stop them. You know, that's the whole first movie. What is my opinion on tips being tax-free under Trump? I don't know, because here's the thing, okay? About, geez, how long ago was it? 7.5 years ago, when I became a full-time streamer, and I knew that I was going to start accepting tips as income. I spoke to my tax guy, who's a, full-time, tax business, and they advised me, even though when someone tips you, if they say it's a tip, you should still consider that just standard income. Okay, I'm not qualifying tips that I receive as tips right now. Like a waitress or a bartender, anyone who gets a tip, they qualify that differently. All right, I don't. I qualify as just someone gave me a normal payment for work. And he says, the reason you want to do that is because what you're talking about right now is a new kind of emerging job. Okay, and if you misqualify all of your income, and then the IRS comes after you years later and says, oh, just so you know, for 5 years, you misqualified all of your tip income, and now we're coming after you for not only the back money we feel you owe us, but also interest because you didn't do it right for all these years. So here's insane interest. He said, this is going to ruin your life. So you want to be careful. You want to be basically paying full tax on your income, not trying to qualify it as less. So no lie, all of your tips income that I get, I pay full tax on every year. Many content creators and streamers probably don't do that. They probably consider taxes like tips at a bar or at a restaurant. I don't. Okay, so they may be paying way less taxes than me. And
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
I know that, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I told you guys that I do have, such financially tight problems for years and years. This year not so much because things have been so good, but previous years it's been a big issue with me. Okay. Now here's the thing: if Donald Trump outright says all tips now are tax free, okay, I 1,000,000% am going to be going to my tax guy and saying, listen, it's
there's a million. It's a very interesting fucking number.
Now time to reevaluate. I've been a full-time streamer for 7-8 years, and I've got all these tips that come in. And if this is really tax-free, I need to be making that distinction because I'm...
Well, Phil, wouldn't the IRS tell you if you fucking paid too much? Couldn't you fucking just contact the IRS and say, look, am I due a tax refund or a tax rebate? Isn't that a question you're fucking meant to ask them? Because they'll fucking know themselves if you have paid too much. Why would that be the responsibility of your tax guy when you can fucking just contact the IRS and say, look, I've paid this much this year. Am I due a tax rebate? Yes or no? The settlement says, no, they will not. Hold on, so how are you meant to find out if you're due a tax rebate then? The IRS is not going to be giving money back. Most fucking governments are not in genuine. Like, most fucking, governing bodies will very quick to fucking take money off you, but not willing to give it back to you anytime soon, for sure. But surely, if you feel like you're owed the money or whatever, it's within your rights to say, look, I've paid this much or whatever, but please can you check and see if I'm owed any money back? I don't know. Mind you, if Phil Burnell actually fucking gets the IRS to fucking study his income, like, closer, he is fucked. I am 1,000,000% convinced that Phil, whether inadvertently or not, committed fucking tax fraud. And I'm willing to, I don't think Phil is too dumb to accidentally commit tax fraud. I'm willing to believe he willingly and knowingly committed tax fraud. Pretending to fucking have $5,000 a month in business fucking expensive. The bitch has been fucking getting ridiculously large amounts of fucking money since August. And even then, he's not come close to having $5,000 a month in tax and business expenses. He's not even come close. With this fucking massively large uptick increase of fucking contributions he's been getting, he's not even getting 5k in business expenses he's spending a month. And yet somehow, with his diminished income, right before the fucking bankruptcy, Phil Burnell was spending $5,000 a month on his fucking business, somehow, some way. Despite no plausible explanation as to fucking what that fucking money was being spent on for said business. The only explanation I can think of course, is that he was wailing away in WWE champions and he was fucking claiming those as gaming business expenses or whatever because it's microtransactional data. Phil can pass off microtransactions as a business expense because he's a gaming content creator, and if someone fucking asks, he can just say, well, this is a game I play, I'm a gaming content creator, this is all for my business. Every single one of all these fucking microtransactions you fucking see on the fucking screen or whatever is all for my fucking business. This $100 here, $100 there, $100 there, $100 there, $100, this is all to do with my business. I need this for my business. This is a business expense because it's microtransactions. Video games have microtransactions. Yeah. So, as I said, as an old fucking thing I keep repeating over and over again, but I'm convinced that Phil defrauded this fucking country and defrauded his own nation by fucking committing bankruptcy fraud. I guess that's for the IRS to fucking determine, if ever.
I shouldn't be paying all this money to the feds that I don't owe them. That could be reinvested into the business in my life, So we'll see. Right at this point, I don't really feel at all that there's been a reason to evaluate the situation. I'm doing the right stuff. But long term, if this passes, keep in mind, anything Trump passes will not go into effect right away. He's going to be sworn in what, January? Let's say he passes the law in February. He goes through that fast. It probably won't even go into effect until later. And then once it goes into effect, a year or two down the road, then maybe. Okay? Okay, so anyway, again, I don't even know, because we don't even know what it's going to be, if it's going to pass, who knows? It's a speculation thing. If it does pass and tips become tax-free, could that help me? Yes, it could. But I would have to start making big distinctions between what were tips received or what was a different kind of a payment received. There's other payments I get too. I get Right now, I'm getting payments from the merchandise company, from people who are buying stuff on darksidefilm.shop like this
Give me your money.
Okay, and that's not a tip. That's they're paying me, you know, a royalty for sales of merch. That's different. That's a different kind of payment, you know. So that has to be distinct and different. Okay. All right, so guys, we're very close to the end of the show. Last chance if you want to toss me a question.
Give me your money.
Thank you for
Give
your
me
early
your money.
support. We've almost hit a third of the goal. Being that this is a new release stream, it would be great if we could hit the goal and get us to goals hit 3. You know, get some momentum going for this week. It would be great to get a streak
Give me your money.
going.
Give me your
but
money.
we're not counting it as a streak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be saying, oh, well, we did it 3 consecutive streams. I'm not going to say that. I'm just saying it would be great
Give
if
me
we
your
could
money. Give
get
me
some
your
momentum
money.
going. I would love to do DSP tries it at the end of this week. You know, if we
Give me your
actually
money.
start
Give me
hitting them
your
now, we
money.
can do it on Friday. I would love to do it because we didn't do it last week. Okay? It's Dr. Jones time. There you go.
That's funny. Dickens left.
Casanova, you're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person. You have to ask people who want me to play Stellar Blade why they want me to. I've talked about the game all year about how it didn't really impress me. You know, the other thing that's shocking is that in those game awards, viewers' choice, players' choice, I think it's called, right? Stellar Blade ain't there, and it was in there and it's gone. Stellar Blade did not receive enough votes to get into top 5. It was eliminated. The other game that's not there, Silent Hill 2 Remake. I thought that would have been in there too. There's a lot of games that were in the running for players' choice that aren't in there anymore, and it makes me wonder if literally the entire thing is just bots. It really could be. It could be 100% bot voting. What's my favorite Christmas movie? That's a hard question.
Scrooged. His favorite Christmas movie is Scrooged, the Bill Murray movie.
I would say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, All Christmas Story, Scrooged, The Muppets Christmas Carol. Off the top of my head,
It kills my soul that he likes the Muppets Christmas Carol, because that's my fucking favorite Christmas fucking movie, and it hurts my goddamn black wee soul. My evil little fucking... it hurts me that he fucking likes the fucking shit I like. Why? Maybe are saying I'm not sure why he thinks his tips are taxed differently than a waitress. It's taxed at the same rate as early wages. I guess Phil Burnell thinks he's fucking special and above fucking waitress work. Philip's favourite Christmas movie? Die Hard. Now I have the machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
like 4 of the best ones that I would try to watch every single year. Okay? I don't know. There's other ones I like. I like all those old Rankin Bass Christmas specials. I grew up with them. I like Home Alone. I like Jingle All the Way. I like, Polar Express. I like watching that with my wife. My wife really likes that movie, so I enjoy watching that with her. Gremlins. Sure, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. All these are great. And so far I've watched Christmas Vacation. That's the one I've watched so far this month. I will definitely be watching more by Christmas. So. I have no thoughts on the Hawk to a girl pulling a crypto scam. I've literally never seen her, heard her, know anything of her. I don't.
I think I've heard a little bit myself. I mean, is it dumb as fuck what happened? Yes. Is it Hawk 2's fucking fault? I wouldn't say it's their fucking fault. Like, if people are willing to fucking think to themselves, I'm gonna give this fucking shit a whole bunch of fucking money. Surely they knew what I fucking signed up for. Like, what did they think was going to fucking happen? You know, like, it's like, it's one of those things like, it's like the talk to a girl, hold a fucking gun to everyone's fucking head, say, hey, give your fucking money for this fucking crypto thing I want to fucking do. You know? I don't know, it's like, I'm not, it's the whole fucking thing is so fucking ridiculous, but it's like, people fucking want Hawk 2 to fucking be arrested. Like, for what? You know, Phil wasn't that money easily fucking parted. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's like, I'm saying this without further, I know limited information, but to me it sounds like somebody tried to fucking launch a crypto, you know, in this case it was Hawk 2, I don't even know a fucking name, you know, and like, so like, they tried to fucking launch their own crypto, and they talked to it on social media, and a whole bunch of fucking people said, yes, let me fucking put my money into this, and it went and done well for like a fucking second, and then it fucking crashed, and the value of it fucking plummeted, and that was it. That's the extent of the story, I think. And so, does that mean it's Hawk 2 a fucking... That's not their fault, is it? I don't know. Mepear says, she's imputed knowledge if she's messing with investments, even highly speculative volatile ones. Junk bond brokers have gone to jail. I mean, I don't know, as I said, when it comes to this, it's... As I said, like, I'm not looked into it enough, you know what I mean? Is it possible she's done something wrong? And in that regard to actually fucking face potential legal ramifications? You know, and if she has, then fair play, then fucking, you know, let the fucking law decide what to fucking do. From my understanding of it, you know, of the limited as it is, it just sounds like, you know, she just tried to fucking jump on the crypto bandwagon, you know, and like, it didn't do very well whatsoever, but a lot of fucking dumb people lost money because they thought it was something worth fucking putting money into. So I don't know, it's just one of those things, but as I said, I've got limited understanding of it, whatever, but yeah, it's the whole thing is fucking dumb. But yeah.
Give a shit about her. I've never given her an actual, like, I don't think I've ever had a brain cell fire, like a neuron has never fired thinking about that person. And I would like to keep it that way. Thank you.
That's an interesting take. There's Optimus. She was just a face. It's not like she came up with a scheme, but people like Clophazilla treat this stuff as the same as mass murder. I guess I mean, it is possible if somebody fucking approached them to fucking say, hey, we want you to fucking do this for this money. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As I said, I'm not looking too much into it, but sometimes all these things are kind of usually involving like a third party. You know, pulling the strings behind the fucking scenes or whatever.
Okay. All right, guys, let's end the show. And thank you so much. Great show today. Lots, like I said, once again, lots of topics to talk about. I had a great time. Hope that you did too. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about Indiana Jones. Was it good? Was it not? I don't know. We're gonna find out. And of course, anything else that happens today, we'll be discussing. But I'm excited for the day. I'm excited to talk about it tomorrow. So, and of course, tomorrow, Path of Exile too. So, all right, guys, thank you so very much. Appreciate you coming by the show and hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow for another fun one. Peace out. All right. So, folks, let's get set up, shall we? I already have the game installed and ready to go. Let's just make sure there's no day one updates for it. Excuse me. It says recently updated. Maybe they updated it last night. I don't know. Go get my controller. What's weird is sometimes the controller syncs and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. What's causing it to sometimes instantly sync and sometimes not. But let me get it. Oh. Yeah, so weird now. It synced, and I didn't have to do anything. It just, I turned it on and it synced instantly, so I'm happy for that. Okay. What's up, King Michael? How are you today? Okay. All right, are we ready to start? I'm ready to start. If you guys are, let me just turn off my background. Because this cam looks a lot better. I might have to move my cam around or mess with it a little bit, but I guess we're going to see today if this is, you know, if it's any good. And again, guys, please support the stream. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side, subs and gifted subs on the Kick side, and of course, tips are great for either side because they're through PayPal, which is a third-party payment processor. All would be great. I would love to hit the goal on the stream because it is the premiere of a brand new hot game, and I would like to get that momentum going and hitting a few streams, hitting those goals so we can get a nice DSP tries it maybe on Friday.
Give me your money. Okay? Give me your money.
All right, let's boot her up. Got to get all the graphics adjusted and everything, of course. I received a $2 tip. Love your new setup. The AR movie, the background on your cam makes the playthrough even better and seeing more of the game on screen. There you go. Thank you so much for the $2 tip. Yes.
Wait. Even the person tipping him is saying that the fucking, you know, the webcam thing is AI.
Setup. The AR movie, the background on your cam makes the playthrough even better and seeing more of the game.
Even his deadheads are starting to fucking believe his lies and fucking, well, not his lies, but his fucking misinformation. So yeah, now Phil's deadheads are now also misinformed, believing what Phil fucking says.
I'm on screen. There you go. Thank you so much for the $2 tip. Yes, I love the new setup. And again, more and more improvements. Like every day I'm learning how to do something a little better, a little different. That's making things improve, so this is excellent.
It's not fucking AI though, you dumb bastard. Hey, Electro's here. Hello, if I can better to Electro. We watched the first 2 episodes in full earlier on while we were waiting for Phil to go live. So there we go. We managed to kind of, you know, wait for Phil to fucking finish getting set up, whatever. We watched the first 2 episodes in full and they were glorious indeed, of course. Very robust. They went to the fucking zoo. $7 a goddamn popcorn. Phil was not happy.
You guys should be enjoying very good stream quality today, right? This will be a good one.
Who fucking cares?
Imagery warning. Ooh, Nazis! Nazis! Yeah, Kudo says this will be by the same team that made Wolfenstein: The New Order and New Colossus. Yeah, not that crappy one that killed the whole franchise. Remember that one? I forgot what it was. Wait a minute, I didn't do anything. What the hell just happened? I went to press a button and it skipped the whole screen. You saw that, right?
What did Phil skip?
I didn't even do anything.
What did Phil skip? I'm kind of
Order New Colossus. Yeah, not that crappy one that killed the whole franchise. Remember that?
He skipped an important screen, I think. Hold on. Yeah, he kind of skipped a kind of important screen. The UI font size, the subtitles, closed captions, the subtitle font size, the high contrast mode. Phil's just button mashing and he skipped this very important screen level. I'm pretty sure I'll come back to it anyway.
Do you remember that one? I forgot what it was. Wait a minute, I didn't do anything. What the hell just happened? I went to press a button and it skipped the whole screen. You saw that, right?
There, you got your screen back, Phil. Congratulations.
Alright, let's start recording. What is going on, everyone?
Well, he's now recording for a shitey gameplay, which is going to bring an end to the bingo. We didn't get a full house today. We had 4 free spaces, 3 from the Begs, and one, of course, from Lord Diaz getting their sub-go hit earlier on, you know what I mean, from before the bingo. But yeah, sadly, it's not going to result in a full house.
Burger.
Yeah.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
So yeah, plenty of white spaces left on that board. It is what it is. Phil just had a very boring podcast. He was quite late to fucking start in the first place. And yeah, the support was all... We have 2 support squares there on that board. But support didn't even get $50 or whatever. So yeah, it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
Oh, grandma's belt.
Oh, this is an intro, which is like for the movie, apparently. So yeah, apparently this is exactly like the movie. Which is kind of cool, apparently, yeah. But yeah. $43 though. That's not going to please Phil. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. We couldn't win bingo today, but as always, tomorrow's the old saying goes. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me with some bingo antics. So who's live right now? Is WPIG still live right now? They are, you know.
That they're claiming it's limited time.
Yeah. I'm going to send you guys to WPIG, okay? That's where I'll fucking read that stream. We'll go to WPIG. We'll see if I can fucking find the Rambo and his fucking 7-foot fucking nose and all that jazz as well. But guys, I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics. Until I do, hope you all enjoy your Monday, whatever you end up doing. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some more bingo. Until I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Monday. See you Tuesday. Have a good one. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.